So the NBA is about to start. The NBA, I say, has the #1 off season out of all the major sports with all the new player movement every year. Damn, man, you gotta love the NBA with the draft, the player movement, all of that is definitely gets you hyped for the next season every year. Now they talking about John Wall wants out, and the Rockets are gonna try to find him a trade. And I want to get to Aaron Gordon getting 92 million extension. This dude can't play, and he get 92 million. All right, first off, John Wall. What would be the best spot for John Wall to go if he got traded? I would have liked to see him with the Lakers instead of Westbrook because he is a great facilitator, but he can't shoot. And Westbrook is a better player than him, so I'm not going to say that. So
I mean, Westbrook can't shoot either, so kind of
that's what I'm saying. Neither one can shoot. So where would be the best landing spot?
I think he. Oh, my bad.
Where would be the best landing spot for John Wall? Would everybody turn the cameras off? Where y'all go, man? What y'all scared of, man? You know, everybody.
I see the Clippers, man. The Clippers can get them.
Hold on, man. Y'all excited, boy.
That ain't me.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying I can't even finish it out. All right, Detroit, you kick it off. Where's the best spot for John Wall to go? We're going to go in order from the pictures on the side, from bottom to the top. So you go ahead. Where would you want to see John Wall go? What's his best spot?
Let me see. This is kind of hard, Jay, for real. I ain't even. Let me see.
I mean, John Wall is still a beast as a facilitator. Should he go to? I mean, Miami just got a spot as.
There's only one team. There's only one team you should go to, man.
Man, hold on, man. Just wait a second. Let me.
I love basketball.
I know, man. Mike, I got you, man. Hold on. Just hold on.
He a true New Yorker, yo.
Detroit.
New York dudes love basketball, yeah.
Yeah, Detroit, go ahead and say.
I'm being respectful to Jay. I'm waiting for him to stop talking. I don't want to talk over him.
Here's the list of the teams right here. Go ahead.
I would say Boston, man.
Okay. That would be a good spot. He'd be a good facilitator over there. Here's the roster for Boston right here. And I put it in order of who they got for point guards over here. It ain't letting me sort. But, you know, they got Chris Dunn as a point guard, which really ain't much, and Schroeder, the shredder. So he definitely would be a good fit there, man. So we'll see. You got anything else you want to say on this or on basketball before I go over to Mike?
No, let Mike go. He ready to go. Let him go.
Go ahead, Mike. What's the spot he should go, man?
Oh, I can talk now? Yeah, you sure?
Hey, man, don't waste the time.
Yo, Key in the chat, man. I got you now. I got you right now. To the Clippers, boy. He needs to go to LA. They need a point guard. He'll be the perfect fit for them, man. All he has to do is run the team. Clippers, make a move, man. What y'all gonna do with Eric Bledsoe? Nothing. I need John Wall, man.
Yeah, I mean, really, truth be told, Eric Bledsoe is a short two guard. He ain't really a good facilitator. You know what I'm saying? So that would be a good spot for him to go. I wonder how much they want for John Wall. How much you think John Wall is worth in trade value, though?
I say like a couple draft picks, not like maybe one first round pick. And
could you give up Reggie Jackson for him?
Hell yeah! What the fuck? What Reggie Jackson for, man?
All right, because right now they got Reggie Jackson. Would you give up Reggie Jackson and Bledsoe?
Yes. Bye. See ya. Kick rocks, man.
Yeah, that might be what they need to do too. But then they be short kinda on the guards after that. But John Wall, yeah, what you think about his health situation? He gonna hold up?
He didn't look healthy last year, so I don't think he'll break down.
Okay. All right, Cobra, what you think about this and John Wall and trade?
Just real quick, I'm trying to think who would be a good team for John. Yeah, maybe the Clippers, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah, you get him. You get Kawhi, Paul George, Serge Ibaka. I don't know who the center is.
Yeah. Kendrick Perkins said the Sixers, the Clippers, or the Pelicans is his picks.
I see. Yeah, Sixers not that bad. You trade Ben Simmons, get him up out of there. You got Seth Curry at the 2, so that's somebody you could play off of. Yeah, and then Embiid. Yeah, I think Sixers.
Okay. All right. Big L, what's up? Would you give up Ben Simmons for John Wall? I know Philly, the Sixers, your team.
Immediately.
Ooh, immediately. Neither one can shoot, though.
Yeah, but John Wall's way more athletic.
I don't know. Everybody, y'all can chime in.
Wait, Lawrence, hold on. You telling me, bro, if all Ben Simmons need to do is get a jump shot, you not just sticking with that?
Because at the same time, Ben Simmons, it's just like the Aaron Rodgers situation. He don't want to be there no more. We don't want him, so just move on. Try something new.
No, man.
Can I say one thing before Mike go?
No, go ahead. Everybody can chime in.
Okay.
Right. Let me say this quick. Right. Key, welcome to the spot, man.
What's poppin', y'all? What's poppin'?
Let me move you up to the top since you got your camera on.
They're trying to take Tracy Song's ass.
Hey, man, I don't know what's wrong with these cats, man. They get up on here and get camera shy, man. But let's get it.
Man. Yeah.
Hey, hold on 1 minute. No, my bad.
No, go ahead.
Okay. No, I'm gonna say one thing. It can't be. They trying to buy him out though, so it's not gonna be a trade.
Well, let's say right here that the Rockets and John Wall are working to find trade deal.
Okay.
And this was today.
Okay. They tried to, but if they can't, they gonna buy him out.
Well, yeah, I mean, they might have to, but right now they're trying to find a trade deal. And John Wall got a huge contract still. So I think he still got a few years left on that deal. Let me go and see, go to the Rockets team. But I know he had signed like a big time deal. Let me see. So they definitely might have to trade him, or else that's going to be a huge buyout. Let me see. They were showing the salaries on here. Let me see. Roster.
Jerome. Right. Ben Simmons has no heart, bro. Get him out of there, man. He don't want to be there.
John Wall get paid $44 million this year. Ain't nobody gonna pay him $44 million to not play. That's a lot of money. A lot of money. John Wall, $44 million. So they gotta trade him because, damn, you pay me $44 million to not play. If they do a buyout, so what? They're gonna cut a $30 million check to not play. That's a hell of a deal. Normally with buyouts, it's their last year, and maybe they may go with half of what it is or whatever the case. But with $44 million, even if they cut half, what you gonna pay $22 million for him not to be on the team? I would rather just keep him and see what he could do with what's old boy, the new rookie they got, the scoring Jalen Green. I would rather keep him with Jalen Green.
Hey, you know somebody to look out for that team too. That was he played his tail off in the summer league. Josh Christopher is really, really good. He played over in Arizona. He was in Arizona State. He's really good though. Him and Jalen Green, y'all got to watch out for him this year.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know why they don't just keep John Wall. I mean, I get you want to rebuild, so it's best to just let the young boys play. And if you lose, okay, so what? You get another good young boy. Or if they learn some stuff, okay, it's a win-win for them. But John Wall is a good facilitator. He still put up 20 points a game, 6.9 assists. He led the league in assists at one point. He put up 10 assists a game 3 years in a row. Yep. Then he got injured. But let me see how many years he got on his contract right here left. So what's this? 21, 22. So he got 44, and then he got 47 next year. So he still damn near got $100 million. And when he signed this deal, it was a huge deal. 4 years, $170 million in just 4 years. He got paid 41, another 41. 44 and 47. No, he got 38, 41, 44, 47 in just 4 years. I mean, shoot, before that, he was getting paid, what, 19, 18, 16, 15. So in 3 years, he had topped, in 4 years, he topped his whole career's earnings. So, John Wall got that bread. But we'll see what happens, man. He got traded for Westbrook. So we see they're going to want something good for him. And he got a lot of go. He ain't even 30 yet, I don't think.
He's 30. He's 31.
31. Okay. So he's 31 years old. Wow. Time flies, man.
Can I chime in on that? Can I chime in on that trade? My bad. So Wall to Philly, I think, is way better than Ben Simmons. Let me tell you why, man. John Wall can do the same thing Ben Simmons can do as far as passing and facilitating the ball. He's faster than Ben Simmons. He's more athletic than Ben Simmons. And he can shoot the ball better than Ben Simmons. You can compare the percentages right now. He shoots the ball way better and at a higher clip than Ben Simmons. That's just me, though. I mean, you can.
No, that's true. Ben Simmons ain't never put up 20 a game.
You don't put up 20 a game. Wall will give you 20 and 7, man. That's not bad. That's good. That's a winning point guard.
Yeah. The only thing Ben got on him right now is defense because he's bigger.
Defense and I guess you could say he's not in. Ben Simmons isn't injury prone like Wall is. So I would say, as far as the better, I'm taking John Wall, man. If I want to win, that's just me.
Yeah, John Wall to Philly ain't a bad trade, and they could trade him for Ben. And that probably might work salary wise too.
Yeah,
Ben Simmons getting paid, and just shooting threes. John Wall's at 31, which is not the greatest, but Ben Simmons is like, what was it, 0?
Yeah, Ben Simmons is terrible, man.
Yeah,
I'll put it like this, man. I think Ben Simmons, if they trade him, or if he happens to go down to Houston with the young guys, with Jalen Green, Josh Christopher, Kenyon Martin Jr. Those are all great. Like, they're going to be good. They're going to be a young team, but they will be good in the future. I think that'll really be a spot that'll put Ben Simmons in a spot to where he has to shine. There's no other big superstar there on the Rockets right now.
Yeah, that's actually a really good deal. I'm looking at and thinking about more. He only 25, so he's still young with them. He can progress with them.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's a good deal.
That is a good deal.
As far as his development, of course, we're gonna have to see in the season, how that jump shot develops and how he becomes an overall player. But that can be his resurrection, if you want to say. That could be his comeback. That could be where he makes his name again, and he makes a statement to where it's like, yo, I'm back and I'm better with a new team. I'm a force to be reckoned with. You know what I mean? He has those young guys. He has that rookie Jalen Green, which I think is going to do good this year. I got him as rookie of the year, to be honest. So we'll see, man. That's a good trade, though.
Or he can go to Boston, or he can go to Golden State and play the point guard. He ain't got to do much there.
Here's the problem with those spots is who you gonna match that salary in the trade with.
That's true, but you could find a third team, and Houston looking for picks. They really don't want no players; they want picks back.
But you gotta match that salary, though.
I'll say this.
True.
I'll say this. I don't see it working. I definitely don't see it working out in Golden State for him. That's just too much firepower. Who are they going to give up for him? First of all, second of all, in Boston, that's not his system. You got to think about it. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum is the focal point of that Boston team.
Yeah, he likes that forward.
Right. I don't know who's coaching Boston this year because Brad Stevens got moved up or whatever. So I don't know who the coach is going to be this year. I haven't looked into that. But as far as their system and what we've seen in the past years, John Wall does not fit that system. Especially, you think so?
That's why Boston was never gonna win because they don't have a point guard. They do too much ISO between them two. If they have a point guard.
John Wall's an ISO player though.
They did have Kyrie and they didn't do much, and they had
Kemba Walker.
Kemba.
But them two guys is more shooting guards though. John Wall can pass the ball. He more of a he'll pass the ball more before he'll get his own shot.
I agree with you, but at the same time, John Wall is an ISO player though. He needs space to work. If you look at majority of John Wall's possessions, either they're going to be a screen and roll, or it's going to be an ISO play on the wing. So that's the only way John Wall is able to create. Other than that, he can't spot. He's not a spot up shooter. You know what I mean? He can't catch and shoot the ball. He's not that efficient of a shooter. We just seen his shooting percentage. He only shoots 31% from the 3-point line. That's damn. You know what I mean? That's pretty low for a point guard.
Him and Embiid ain't gonna work then because Embiid needs space to shoot and get in the paint. And you just said he don't shoot the 3-ball right, so that ain't gonna be a good situation for him. I'm just saying.
But Philly has shooters though. They got Seth Curry. That's a shoot that they got Seth Curry over there, so that's one shooter. I think they got a few more. And isn't Tobias Harris still there too?
Tobias Harris not really a shooter. He a streaky shooter though.
Tobias Harris can score though. He can shoot from the 3. He can get his mid-range jump shot, and he can play in the post. Tobias Harris
why it didn't work out with Ben Simmons then? Because they got space and they don't have enough space. And I'm
telling you that he can't get his own shot and hit free throws and shoot. So he become a liability in that regard.
John Wall ain't that much better though, bro.
Yes, he is. As far as he shoot way better than Ben Simmons. I'll take Wall shooting over Simmons any day of the week.
Yeah,
I mean I would too, but it's not like a big difference.
It is a big difference.
Look John Wall, a 20-point per game scorer. He averaged 20 points for his career, damn near.
Ben Simmons can't even get past 15 points.
Look, this last year, John Wall shot 75% from free throw. Whereas Ben Simmons, he like what, a 40% free throw shooter? That's why he was scared to go up for that dunk in the playoffs because if they fouled him, he can't shoot the free throw. He is 61% free throw shooter in the playoffs. He shot 34% from free throw in the playoffs. 34%.
It goes like this. You remember the conversation we was having?
And his 3-point percentage in the playoffs this year, 0.
It's ridiculous, man.
0. 0%. And you the second best player on the team. You can't shoot a 3. You can't shoot a free throw. You averaged 11 points. You can't do nothing.
I mean, I'll also add this.
It just laugh at that one, man. That's sad, man.
I mean, it just goes to show though. Remember, we was talking about what guards you would take, right? And you look at Ben Simmons. He's you know, what is he putting up? He was putting up like what, 16 points, how many assists or whatever.
About 6,
John Wall's giving you 20 points and 7 assists on average. So who are you taking?
I mean, I don't really know,
the
man.
Exact same amount of assists.
I guess you're gonna take John Wall, but you still the spacing still gonna be horrible.
Ben Simmons put up 6.9 assists this past season, and Wall put up exactly 6.9 assists.
So it's the same assists. And
he got more rebounds than Wall, but you don't need that as much as you need the scoring and the shooting and then free throws. You know, and if you look in playoffs, although Houston didn't make the playoffs, John Wall steps it up in the playoffs. He averaged 27 one year, 26 one year, 11 assists, 10 assists, 11 assists. He shot 85%, 83, 84, you know, and from 3-point, he shot 19% the last time he was there. But he hit 35, 17. So he ain't the best 3-point shooter, but compared to Ben Simmons, he's an upgrade. What's up, Mike? You got anything you want to chime in on this, man?
Nah, you know how I feel about Ben Simmons. So I'm not going to get an argument about that. Because I am not taking John Wall over Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
You said what?
I couldn't,
He said he takes that. Yeah.
You said you're not taking John Wall over Ben Simmons?
Hell no. But we don't get to the next topic.
Wow.
I mean,
I didn't know you felt that way.
I agree with you, but I hear what they're saying, though.
You said you're not taking John Wall, or you are?
I'm not
not
gonna
taking
take
John
no
Wall
John Wall
over
Ben
Ben
Simmons.
Simmons.
No, I
That's
heard you.
wow. You
I'm not
don't.
taking.
Oh,
I'm not taking a 31-year-old point guard that got off of a major knee surgery over a 25-year-old young buck, defensive player
You
of the
would if
year
you
candidate.
would
Hell
if you
no.
want to win.
How long you got a
What did
window
John?
of
What did John
window
Wall
in
win?
Philly though?
What did John Wall win? John ain't win nothing.
He didn't win
No,
nothing. But
Philly.
what team did he have?
No, Philly has got the window to win. How long are
Right.
you going
That's
to be
what I'm
able to
saying.
win with Embiid and Toby and all of these players you putting up there? How long is your window? You gonna wait another 4 years for Ben Simmons to learn how to shoot? 3 years?
And B gonna get tired and leave,
Yeah, I don't
man.
think John Wall's. I don't think John Wall's the answer though.
But you're
That's
trying to
me.
win now, though. You're gonna take your chances on Ben Simmons, who's scared to dunk on a damn 6-foot player, over John Wall, who can give you 20 points and 7 assists.
And this
They're
is
not giving
Ben
you 20
Simmons'
points a play,
salary.
bro.
Look at the average. Jay, go back to the average, man.
Yeah,
I say
they
you're not doing
paying
that with
Ben
Philly.
Simmons $30 billion
You're not doing that with
right
Philly, bro.
now. He can't hit a free
if
throw.
we were talking about 4 years ago, then I agree with you. I'm taking John Wall, but this
Exactly.
ain't 4 years ago, fam.
But they're trying to
Without the
win
surgery,
now.
without the
You're
surgery.
not winning with John Wall. That's a step
So
back,
they're
my
they're
G.
winning with Ben Simmons.
But look, you say
Yes.
4 years ago, I get you. But last year at 30, he put up 20 points and 6.9 assists.
Bro, on the
Last
Rockets,
year.
Talking about last year?
when you take
Yeah.
how many shots?
How many shots? I
Come
mean,
on.
he should. That's
He
horrible.
took 18 shot attempts. So look,
Who
we
you
have
playing with?
seen.
Like, come on.
Okay, so look, when John Wall took 14 attempts, he put up 16 points. That's Ben Simmons right there. 13 and a half attempts, 16 points. When he took 15 attempts, he put up 18 and a half. 16 attempts, 19. He don't have to take 20 attempts to score 20 points. He put up 16 attempts right here and averaged 19 points and 8 assists.
I think sometimes we go off the stats a little bit too much.
Exactly.
I mean,
I'm saying like he's not doing that with Philly.
What else you gonna look
He's
at?
not doing.
What else
He's not
you
doing
gonna
that with
Because I'm
Philly.
looking at the eye test. I looked at one time when Embiid missed 20 games. He missed 20 games one time, and Ben Simmons was scoring more. He was doing more. They beat the Lakers without Ben Simmons. I mean, without Kemba. I'm not. My bad, saying Kemba, but without Embiid. I saw that game. They beat the Lakers. Not last year, but the year before. They beat them.
Anybody can win a game or two.
He won more than a game or two, though.
But the playoffs is the key, though.
This is what I'm saying, man.
I agree.
Y'all saying that he's not winning with John Wall. It's proven that the Sixers aren't winning with Ben Simmons either. So what are you going to do?
They're not winning with Embiid neither. What have he done?
Embiid, what do you mean? Embiid was an MVP ballot this year. What are you talking about?
What?
Embiid was an MVP runner up this year. What are you talking about?
But what do he do in the playoff? That's what I
go
want.
That's what I'm
numbers
saying.
this playoff.
Like,
Embiid had to do everything in the playoffs.
He was the biggest person on the. He was the biggest person on the court and didn't do nothing against the baby Hawks.
Go to playoffs, man.
Let me just explain this one. Go ahead, Mike. What you say?
Like he was the biggest dude on the court against the Hawks, and he wasn't dominating.
What
was he doing?
What is dominating to you, though? What is dominating?
One thing, no. First of all, if you are the only person that's a threat on the team, then it's easy to defend against you in the playoffs. Wear you down, foul you, hack a shack, all of that stuff. He can hit free.
Tobias Harris get a pass? Like that dude always get a pass, bro. Like
he definitely do, though.
I ain't giving him a pass. I'm saying
pass away.
No, I'm not saying
he
you,
did
but like in
perform.
the media, the media always giving him a pass.
He
What
was
does
the
he get a
only
pass
one
for?
He come
performing,
out. He always out of shape.
Hey, Jay, go to
He always hurt.
I'm about
always
to show y'all the playoffs right here.
He always got to take games off. He was hurt this playoff.
This Embiid in the season. 28.5 points, 10 boards, and he put up 1 steal. Horrible.
How is that horrible?
How can you a 7 foot? You only get 10
against John Collins?
Bro,
he averaging damn near 30 points a game. You got
man.
So damn near 30 is horrible.
No,
man, he trolling, man. He got 85% free throw. He's shooting 85% from the free throw. Let me just say, and he's shooting 37% from the three.
That's 36. Why is he
That's
shooting
damn
three
near
ball?
hold on.
Because he don't have a point guard that can shoot threes. That's why. If a point guard on the team can shoot, maybe he wouldn't have to do everything. He got to rebound. He got to score in the paint. He got to shoot the three. If Ben Simmons can shoot, maybe he wouldn't need to.
You just said that he's only getting 10 rebounds.
But that's average. That's
not good.
That is good.
As a 7-footer, you supposed to at least get 15 rebounds.
No, you don't. Nobody average. Only one person in the league that get 15 rebounds. That ain't a fact. And he putting up 28.5 points a game. He putting up almost 30.
That's 30 and 10, bro.
He's averaging a double-double, which is what he's done his whole career.
How many games he played?
How many games 51 games.
Oh my God, 51
games. How many games?
Full season last
it wasn't even a full season.
It wasn't a full season.
Go back to the other times that he missed. What are y'all talking about? He didn't play a full 82 games.
He had look at
the most games
right here.
64.
Foot injury. His first 2 years in the NBA, he couldn't even play because of foot injury. So it's not like he out of shape. Dude has foot problems, and he still balls and does better than Ben Simmons, who also sat out his first year and who also doesn't play every game.
Can we see the body service stats?
But look, playoffs.
Exactly.
So look, he averaged 28.5 and 10 in the season. Playoffs, 28, 10. He kept it consistent. He didn't go down the year before. He dropped 30 and 12 in the playoffs.
When he
was
played
playing 32 minutes a game in the playoffs.
When I saw him play, I don't go off stats all the time. I go off the play. When I saw him play against the Hawks in Game 7 and Game 6, he didn't do anything.
They wouldn't have got to a Game 7 without him.
No,
that's not true. That's not true.
That is true. He was the only one playing. Let's look right here.
Tobias Harris.
This is troll, bro. At
Here's the playoff series. Yeah, he trolling.
This is troll, bro. I don't even know.
Look, they went to 7 games. You can see right here in the playoff series against Atlanta, the dude averaged 30 points, 12.5 rebounds a game, and against the Hawks in the playoffs.
You see, he always go by stats. He never go by the
stats. Shows your work.
What's the plus minus?
You can both look at the same thing, and
always
come up with something.
He always go off the points, but we never gonna talk about the 7-game series. 7-game series.
You played all them games. What are you talking about?
Hold on, y'all. Listen. This is the 7-game series. This is playoffs. Y'all see this playoffs. Last year, Eastern Conference semifinals against Atlanta. This is it. This is the stats because eye test is what I see and you see becomes opinions. The statistics shows what you actually did. So he played 37 minutes against Atlanta last year in the playoffs. He averaged 30 points a game against Atlanta, 12.7 rebounds and 3.9 assists against Atlanta.
And played all 7 games.
Played all 7 games.
And don't have no IQ at all because he always taking
something that we can't have a statistic.
So who else?
Can I see the plus minus on that?
The plus minus is probably horrible. He ain't gonna show
shot 81% from the free throw line.
Okay, he should. He get that most out of all of them on that team. He takes the most shots.
But Ben Simmons he took a shot. Ben Simmons won't take the shot, so he don't go to the free throw line and miss.
Exactly.
Hey,
he's scared to dunk on a 6-foot point guard. What are you talking about?
Man, I ain't never seen nobody.
Here we go. The first game, Atlanta versus Philly. They lost by 4. Philly. Embiid put up 39 points. Mm-hmm. The next game, Embiid dropped 40 points. He was the only one doing something, and they won. The next game they won. So at this point, they are 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
Then the next game, they lost by 3 points. If Ben Simmons could score, they lost by 4 points, 3 points.
Jay, why won't you put Tobias Harris? Like, what, are you scared to put his stats?
Tobias Harris ain't the second best player on the team.
He's getting paid like he's getting paid $100+ million.
He ain't getting paid more than Ben Simmons.
He'll be the second best player on the team because he's not getting paid like it.
He's a
And
better
y'all
No,
love
he's
player.
to
not.
hold
You
somebody
must
else
understand
What
what
accountable.
he's
somebody getting
saying.
paid have to do with them being the second best player on the what does that have to
Thank
do
you.
with
That
anything?
mean he got a
He
That,
good
basic.
what you
agent.
Y'all
mean? But
not
Y'all
that means
don't
he
listening.
has
hold
to
the
play.
number one draft
Oh
picks
my
That means he has
accountable
to
and three
play, bro. What
players
you mean?
accountable
This
for
dude is
being
talking
great.
about Tobias Harris is the second best player on the team, bro.
He
I
already.
never
I
said,
mean,
brother,
he
take
never.
back when I
Bro,
said
He
that.
never said
He the
When
that.
I said
second
that.
best player
bro,
on the team
When
because
I said that.
Ben Simmons don't step
Yo,
up.
like,
bro, you
Ben
like,
Simmons
bro.
is
I
supposed to
don't
be
know
the
if y'all was
second best
watching the
player.
playoffs last year,
I
bro.
watched the
This is
playoff.
ridiculous. You seeing the numbers right here. Now you talking about he don't got IQ. What else is he supposed
He
to
don't,
do?
because a big man his size
What
should be
else is
taking
he
three
supposed to
pointers.
do though?
He
I'm
took a lot of
asking
jump
you.
3-pointers, man.
Embiid the best center in the NBA.
See, the thing about what y'all not understanding is you can get 30 points. It's when you get in that crunch time when you start making dumb decisions like taking threes, turning the ball over. He was doing that in game 7 and
What was
game
Ben Simmons
6.
doing?
Nothing. I'm not caping up for him. I'm
I'm just
telling you,
saying.
but
I'm
we
just
talking
saying. I mean, what do you do when your second best player isn't doing his job?
This
you
is the problem when you got Ben
he's an
Simmons. I
MVP
mean, when you
candidate. He
let me
should
tell
take
you
over.
this: is this wrong? That Embiid averaged 30, and they second best player scoring in the playoffs was Seth Curry with 21, Kobe with 19, and Ben Simmons with 9 points a game against the Hawks. He can't even do nothing against Trae Young, who is a miniature player compared to him. He can't take him in the hole and go to the post. He can't drive on him. He can't do nothing to Trae Young, who is like half his size, because if Trae Young foul him, he can't hit free throws.
It's
So
there. It's there.
Can I say
Like,
something about that though? You talking
go
about he
ahead.
can't take him in the post when your coach is basically telling you the only one that's going in the post is Embiid. How he gonna put
Embiid
him in the
shoot
post?
threes. Embiid shoot threes. Embiid can step out to the corner or up
Okay,
top
if
and
he
shoot
don't
the
have to shoot
three.
the threes, they could have said, okay, he get out there in the 3-point line. Just because you out there don't mean you got to shoot the three. Let Embiid go. He gonna be
That's
shooting
spacing,
threes.
though.
Hold
He
on,
giving him the space to go in the
let Ben
post is
Simmons
what
get in
I'm
the
saying.
post. You in the 3-point line. Let Ben Simmons get in the post and work.
He
That didn't
do.
happen. He
Man,
don't do that.
when Embiid is at the 3-point area, that's the paint open. What you waiting on?
But he don't make the play. You're not understanding what I'm saying,
Because
Jay.
that's
If you
Ben
in the
Simmons' fault. He got the
no,
ball
that's
in his hand.
no. How he got the ball in his hand? I just told you. If you
He
at
the
the top
point
of the,
guard.
if you at the top of the key. Oh my god. Hey, BX, he don't understand what I'm trying to say,
Go
man.
ahead.
nah, you know,
nah,
he
you
just want,
don't
he just want to
understand,
make the,
man.
Quiet, man.
he don't want you
Go
to
ahead.
make your point, J-Tor. You don't want
Go
you to make
ahead.
your
Make the
point. Keep
point.
it
I ain't
going.
gonna
What
say
I'm saying is when MB is at the top of the key with the ball in hand, about to shoot the three, he kicked the ball back in the post to Ben Simmons where he can post up. He never do that. He shoot the three
This
every
is what I'm
time.
saying. You looking at it in a backwards way, in a way. So this is the thing. If he's the point guard, Ben Simmons, he's bringing the ball up court. Okay, he can call the plays. That's what the point guard does. Call the plays. He could tell Embiid to, go to the corner or go up top, set a screen, pick and roll, like damn near every point guard do in the NBA. He can roll to the paint to drive on Trae Young and dunk or lay it up. And he could drive down there or back him down. And if he gets double teamed, kick it out to Embiid to shoot the three. Or if he not double teamed, take the layup or take the dunk. But instead, he doesn't make those plays because he can't shoot and he can't hit a free throw. See, that's why it's
Man,
about spacing. If you got your big man come up and you the point guard and I go and set a screen, that gives you two options off top. You could even drive. That's what they call, the pick and roll. So now you can roll, or you got a center that you could do a pick and pop. So
he
you
do
can roll off and you
he
can
do
pick
that. I'm
it.
trying to tell you, he's not when he. Oh my god, when he had the ball in his hand, automatically that man go to the top of the key. He passed the ball to MB. Said MB feeding the post again. He takes a three. That's dumb basketball.
Wait, what you mean Embiid at the top of the key, but then in the post? What?
I'm talking about Ben Simmons in the
Okay.
post, and he's on the top of the key taking the three. He posted instead of shooting the three, repo, getting the ball back in the post where he can post up. That's
He
what
wasn't even gonna do nothing in the post up, bro.
He
how
don't
we
do
Because
it,
then
man.
Tobias
how
Harris
we
off the
know that
He
bench.
though.
doesn't
Embiid
make
don't.
that play as though, is what I'm saying. What you're saying, he doesn't do it. And you
At
can look
all.
right here. Embiid takes three 3-point attempts a game. Just 3. So it ain't like he up there all the time doing it. He takes 3 threes a game out of 17 field goal attempts. He doesn't even take 20 shots a game. So he takes 3 threes a game. That's it. He takes only 17 shots and drops 28 out of 17.
That's horrible, though.
Right. He over 50% field goal shooter. So, I mean,
that's horrible, though.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be putting up 40 and 20.
Right. I mean, I get it that some people may not think that this may be the best spot, but the reasons you saying I don't see.
Brandon Ben said the same thing I'm saying.
I think it's actually his best spot to go. The money is almost there. The systems work better. John Wall was a dominant player with a player just like Embiid, DeMarcus Cousins in Kentucky. Well, no, DeMarcus Cousins and John Wall played in Kentucky. Yeah. So now he got another big man that he can play with Embiid, just like when he was with DeMarcus Cousins when they was in Kentucky.
He played with Bledsoe on that team too.
John Wall was with DeMarcus Cousins last year. Didn't do shit.
DeMarcus Cousins is cooked.
Yeah, he's
he can't even jump over a quarter.
Remember, he just came off that Achilles tear too, man.
Yeah, and then the knee right after that.
Yeah.
John Wall has knee
Look
problems.
at Ben Simmons right here. He's a point guard, and he takes 10 field goal attempts a game.
I'm going on a limb now.
And he takes.
If they get John Wall go to Philly, they're not even the 5th best team in the East if he go there. Seriously.
I mean, they would be right there with Milwaukee.
No, they won't.
Are they there now?
They really not.
Okay.
I still don't. I mean, the East still got some powerhouses, man. Like the Nets. You got
Atlanta better than them now. The Nets are better than them.
Yeah.
Not even close. Milwaukee, not even close. I can keep going. I mean,
Atlanta got lucky in the playoffs. Atlanta didn't have no great season last year like that. We can go and look at the rosters for last year.
I agree. I need to see them do more.
They got a better roster. Trae Young.
Look at Atlanta. They went 41-31. They was what? 1, 2, 3, 4. They was 5th in the East. And New York had a 41-31 record. What?
I mean, you still got to worry about Boston too.
Yeah, I mean, Brooklyn is an easy number 1 team.
Anybody worry about Boston, man?
You crazy, man? This is the East we talking.
Nobody worry about Boston. Nobody worry.
What are you talking?
They got one more piece for me to worry about them.
Nobody worry about
that, bro.
I think Boston can. I think Boston can beat Philly.
Yes,
in the 7-game series. If you ask me, healthy.
I don't know about that just yet.
And there was no Jaylen Brown either. They lost Jaylen Brown.
That was key. Yeah, but now they lost Kemba Walker though, so now they got the shredder. Yeah. I don't think that's an upgrade. I think that's a downgrade.
Man,
nonetheless, though, Boston is always in the playoffs though. So
that's true, but I don't consider them a threat.
If you say
Brooklyn, Milwaukee, and Philly are the 3 best teams in the East. Easy.
I don't know.
Easy money is on the Nets, Milwaukee. Then Brooklyn. After that,
Milwaukee.
And then after that, I'm taking Miami over
Philly. Miami. They just got Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, they did good with Kyle Lowry. I give them that. John Wall would have been great with them too. But they got Kyle Lowry, so no need for that. Plus, Kyle Lowry can shoot better than Wall.
Yes.
Depending on the roster for the Philly don't really look that good, man. If they don't get enough for Ben Simmons, they're gonna probably be the 6th best team in the East.
I agree.
Who? Philly?
Yeah.
Hell no, not the 6th best team. They was number 1 in the East record wise last year.
Because
number 1. Now they're gonna be 6, but Ben Simmons didn't do shit for them last year, though.
Man, if Ben Simmons,
but you got guys like Miami, bro. They just got a good pickup in Kyle Lowry.
True.
You still got to worry about Atlanta. Atlanta's a pretty good team.
I can't wait to see Ben. I want Ben Simmons to leave Philly.
Yeah, my bad.
Nobody got somebody that can match Embiid in the paint, though, other than Brooklyn.
And Milwaukee.
Yo, Jay, real quick.
Yeah, Milwaukee. Yeah, we about to wrap this up in 10 minutes anyway. What's up, Mike?
Yo, Key, nobody's worried about Boston. Besides Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, who they got?
Right. I agree with Mike on that one, man.
But
Boston,
Boston is in the
man.
Boston
They
is
don't
in
got
the
nobody.
playoffs, bro.
they'll make the playoffs,
They're
but
gonna
they
make
ain't
the
gonna make
playoffs,
no
bro.
noise in the
First round,
playoffs.
the first round, they're gone.
Look,
Jason
look,
Tatum
listen,
taking a step up.
listen.
He's a game changer, man. That boy is a superstar.
Listen.
But
We
he
say
can't.
this. We say this every year about okay, we're not worried about this team. Who had Atlanta making it to where they made it at like this past year?
That's true, but that was
Anything. I get it, but anything is capable of happening in the playoffs. We talk a lot of stuff, and there's teams that end up going that we didn't think would go. I'm just saying this happens. This is NBA basketball. Any team is capable of winning. And we have Brooklyn making it. Don't lie. Everybody had Brooklyn making it out of the East. Oh, am I lying?
as long as they stay healthy.
Mhm.
But I did say when playoffs started, Milwaukee was gonna go. Mike was there as a witness for that one, though.
Nah. Don't put me
I mean, I'm not
Mike
gonna
didn't
lie.
believe me. I even said it when they was down 2 games. I still said it.
I'm
Mike
not
said
gonna lie.
that one.
after Kyrie got hurt. You said, yeah,
Well, I'm saying after the playoffs started, they had too many injuries.
Yeah,
You know, I said if Brooklyn stay healthy, they got it. Once I saw they wasn't staying healthy, they don't got it.
I'm just saying, you saying nobody's worried about Boston. I'm pretty sure a lot of people said that about Atlanta when they made it. Oh, nobody's worried about Atlanta. New York gonna bounce them out. Or nobody
I didn't think New York, but I definitely thought Philly would.
Philly,
they
right?
Almost did. Ben Simmons folded like a cheap tent from Costco, man. Ben Simmons, Garbino, man, he ruined his career damn near with that.
Man, Jay, if you think Philly without Ben Simmons, that's gonna be the third or fourth best team in the East, boy, you're gonna be in trouble.
Get for Ben Simmons, they get a John Wall.
Man,
caliber.
Ben Simmons can't carry no. I'm not Ben Simmons. MB can't carry no team by himself.
I'll
he
say
carried them to the #1 record last year.
No, he didn't. He had help, man. Don't act like Ben Simmons didn't help the man. Like, come on, dog.
I'm not saying that, but whatever Ben did, John Wall can equal.
Ben Simmons is like Shaq, man. Shaq is a dominant player. Shaq couldn't carry no team by himself, bro.
Ben Simmons ain't no Shaq, nothing, man.
I said my man MB is like Shaq.
Oh,
it's like a Shaq.
Okay. I'm about to say, no, I still don't agree. Shaq was way better than Ben Simmons, man. MB, my bad.
Yeah, I know that, but he still wasn't able to carry team without Penny.
Right, and right now he don't have a penny in Ben Simmons. John Wall would be, a penny.
No, man.
I'm just saying. I think they have a better shot with Wall than Ben Simmons.
At being the 6th best team in the East, yes, that's true.
They ain't no 6th best team in the East, man.
Yeah.
So you say Brooklyn, that's 1. Milwaukee, that's 2. Who? Miami, that's 3. Who else?
I'm picking Atlanta over them because I think they're gonna be better.
So
they're gonna be more younger and experienced. So I'm picking Atlanta.
Oh, you gotta.
Atlanta is not better than them, man.
They is better than them. Look at the roster.
You know who else can give Philly
a know that too. That's why he laughed. He know Atlanta is better than
Philly. You talking about me? Yeah, I said that. I said that.
Okay.
I don't think Atlanta better than Philly. They barely won. They only won by 2 points, 3 points.
They won though.
But that's because Ben Simmons is garbage. If Ben Simmons is better, it do matter. It's a reason why things happen. You can't say it don't matter why things happen. If Ben Simmons didn't fold, Atlanta was not going to win.
They lost to a team that's young. You think that Atlanta team is
Philly
going to be
ain't
better?
old. Philly young
I
too.
said Atlanta. Atlanta's young.
I know, but you said they lost to a team that's young. Atlanta's the young team.
They're super
Philly
young.
is young too. Philly ain't old.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
They are 25 years old.
The MB is 27, right?
Philly's not even cheap.
Ben Simmons is 25. And the rest of the team is young.
Tobias is about to be in his 30s. What do you
So you got one person 30, everybody else is in there.
And who else they got?
Steph Curry, all of these players, they're not old. That's not an old team like the Lakers. You know what I mean? You make it
So
But I mean,
Joel is 27. Ben Simmons is
Yeah, we gotta
23.
got Doc Rivers too, man. We can't let him have that.
Dwight Howard is gone. George Hill is gone. Danny Green is gone.
Seth Curry is
Danny Green's
31.
still there.
Okay, so Danny Green is 30, and Seth Curry is 30, 31. Danny Green, 33, 34. Toby is 28. You got Embiid was 26 last year, so he'll be 27.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons is 24 years old. He been 25 right now. Shake Milton is 24.
Yo, can we look at Tobias stats real quick?
Tobias Harris.
Yeah, look at that, man.
You want to blame him?
Now, he's the second scorer on the team.
If you got a point guard that don't know how to distribute and he's folding, it's gonna ruin the whole team. What do y'all don't understand, man? Basketball.
We don't understand this when Ben Simmons ain't there. I don't want to hear no excuses why they lose.
Toby put up 19 and a half points 2 years in a row with Philly, and he put up 6.9 and 6.8 rebounds and 3.5 assists. The playoffs, Ben Simmons messed up everybody, but he still put up 21 points. So look, he put up more points. He stepped his game up in the playoffs. If you average 19 and a half, but then when the playoffs come, you score more, that's stepping your game up. It's better. It's not worse. So you stepped your game up. You can't. That's nothing to sneeze at because most players actually go down in the playoffs because the defense is harder in the playoffs. So if you at least maintain what you put in the regular season or do better, that's stepping your game up. He tried. He
21 points and 19 points,
and he averaged 8.5 rebounds. So he averaged more rebounds, more points, and he put up
the same 17 shots. It took him 17 shots to get 21 points.
Who else is going to score? You got a point guard that can't shoot.
That's not efficient.
Who else is going to score? He shot 48% from the field, almost 50%. And he shot 37% from three-point, which is very good.
But you're saying 21 points, but he took 17 shots to get there.
What's wrong with that? He shot at 50%.
Which one? Oh, my God.
You act like he took 30 shots a game like Westbrook. He took 17 shots. He the second leading scorer on the team. If you take 10 shots, then what? You could get up to 20 points if you hit every single shot. So what? Because he took 17 shots, you make it seem as if he took extreme
to get 21 points, Jay. That's a ratio that I'm talking about.
You said bring him up like he folded or something. 21 points is good.
You said all 17 shots.
He shot 48%. Dude, you sound ridiculous, man. Who gonna take the shots? How many shots? What you mean 17? That ain't a lot. 17 shots is 3 shots a quarter. What? 4 shots a quarter?
3 shots a quarter. So that's 4 shots.
So he took 4 shots a quarter in 12 minutes. He took 4 shots a quarter. Whoa, he's a gun. I mean, what is you talking about?
No, I'm just saying, you guys want to blame Ben Simmons for everything.
He's the point guard. He's the star. He was the number 1 draft pick. He's getting paid $30 million a year.
And how much Tobias getting paid?
He ain't getting paid as much as Ben Simmons, and he built himself up. You know what I'm saying? He getting paid $34 million now. But how long did it take him to get there? This is first big contract.
Tobias, but Ben Simmons
this is first big contract, and he's what, 30 years old, like y'all say? What is he, 29? So it took him 10 years in the NBA, and he earned it. He was the 19th pick. And he worked his butt off to get to this point. They spoon-fed Ben Simmons $30 million, and they did shit. This dude came in the NBA at 5 points a game. Then he got traded 4.9 to 17, 14, 17, 14, traded. 13, 16, then he averaged 16, 18, traded, 20, traded, 19. He earned that money. He worked his ass off. Ben Simmons came into the league getting spoon-fed $100 million and ain't did shit, can't even hit a free throw.
Oh, so he didn't work hard to earn that $100 million by his skill set? They just gave it to
No,
him?
he didn't work hard because he was. Did he work
All
hard to
right,
get?
Jay.
So he worked
Yo, I
hard
hope
to
Ben
grow to
Simmons
be
I hope Ben
6'10".
Simmons leaves.
So he
And when
worked
Philly
hard
get
to grow to be
bounced out the first
6'10".
round, I don't want to hear nothing about it was Ben's fault.
So
Bro.
this shows right here the difference between basketball knowledge, because Ben Simmons is an athlete. I know people that are grown, they eat a lot, but they skinny. They didn't work hard and exercise to lose weight. Their body metabolism. So Ben Simmons grew to be 6'10". Ben Simmons is athletically gifted and can run fast and jump. He didn't work hard to try to work on his hops. What he would have worked on is his jump shot.
I don't know
What
how
he would have
he didn't
worked
work
on is
hard.
his,
That's
you know,
crazy.
I'm just saying. Everybody said that's one of the things that's
So
been said.
every 6'10"
So,
person
so
just
am
make
I
it just
lying that it's
automatically into the
rumored?
league?
So,
So if you
so am I
6'10", you
lying
in the
that
league.
it's rumored that Ben Simmons don't work hard on his game? Didn't they say that? Ain't that what they said? That Ben
It's proven
Simmons.
that he don't work
I
hard
don't
on his
know.
game
I
because he
don't
don't
Thank
know
have
what
a jump
you're
you,
shot.
thank you. You act like I be making it up.
He
If you
does.
But he
if
ain't
you,
no.
I
But
hate that report.
but you still got to put some respect on Ben Simmons' name. When he
I'm
leaves,
not
that
putting.
team.
Like you had to like
No,
you
I'm
6'10",
not
you just in the league
disrespecting
automatic.
him.
You
No,
said my
I'm not
only problem with you saying I
disrespecting Ben
agree with
Simmons.
everything you say, Jay. But only thing I disagree with you on that team being the fourth best team in the East. They not the fourth best team in the East. They six at best, dog.
Yeah.
Ben
No,
Simmons league.
bro.
They are.
And I would never trade no Dame dollar for no garbage Ben Simmons. He garbage compared to
No.
Dame.
Hell no.
Never. That's not even.
Hell no. But you got
I
people
can't
that
watch
actually
this.
will
Only
take that
Sixers
trade.
people would want that trade. Nobody on Portland side would want
Ben
that.
Simmons
That's
ain't
a
garbage though,
downgrade.
bro. I wouldn't make a
Compared to
trade.
Ben
He ain't
Simmons
Damian
ain't
garbage.
Lillard,
Damian Lillard though.
compared to Damian Lillard, he can't hold Damian Lillard jock
Hell
strap.
no.
He
Ben
can't even
Simmons
hold
better
his
than
jock strap.
everybody on the Chicago Bulls, bro. You would
He's
take
not
Ben
better than
Simmons in the
Zach
Chicago Bulls.
LaVine. He's
He
not
is
better
better
than
than
Zach
LaVine.
LaVine.
He
No,
will make.
he's
Crazy
not.
He will make.
if you think
He will.
Ben
Yo,
Simmons
Ben Simmons
is
will
better than
make
Zach
the Bulls
Levine.
way
What?
better than Zach
What
LaVine.
happened? Zach
He will
Levine
take
won.
Ben
Though.
Simmons will
That's
take
what
the
I
Bulls
want
way
to
farther
have
than
this
Zach LaVine.
conversation.
Zach
What
LaVine
what
is
team
a
has he
better
been on the
player.
team?
He's a better offensive player. That's it. Nothing
He better
else.
pass.
That's it.
He
He
can
can't run
pass
a
just
team.
as good
He's
as
not a
Ben
better passer
Simmons.
than
No,
Ben
he
He
Simmons.
can
cannot.
pass
Jay,
just as
Jay,
good.
he
Look,
cannot
No, he
pass Ben
can't,
Zach
man.
Simmons.
No, he
LaVine
can't.
averaged 23, 25, 27 with Chicago. He putting up 30 points a game. He's
He should
What
because
averaging
he's
happened?
on a
5
What
bad
did that do
team.
for them?
rebounds.
What did that do
He's
for them?
averaging
Nothing.
5 rebounds and
And
5
he
assists.
destroyed the
You
Bulls.
only brought up the Bulls because you know that's my favorite team. As if
I
that,
know. That's why I brought it
but
up.
I'm not I'm an objective person. I call it like I see it. I ain't nobody I'm in love with. If it was somebody on the Bulls that wasn't better than him, I would say you're right. But Zach LaVine is better than Ben Simmons, and
He's
only a
not
fool
better than
would
Ben
say
Simmons,
that's
bro.
not.
Better at what though?
He's a better basketball
He
player.
better he better
Have they
at
He
made the
shooting.
shot
playoffs
40.
since
He
Zach
shot
LaVine
40.
been
Let
on
me
the
just
team?
say, look, Zach LaVine went to the Olympics. Ben Simmons didn't look. He got
Oh my
paid
God! But the
41.
Olympics. Yo,
Listen,
get out of here,
listen.
Jay.
Zach
Get out of
LaVine
here.
shot 41% from three. He hit
He
4
said
out
the
of 8 threes.
Olympics.
No, because he said, what did Zach LaVine won? And I
Yo,
just say he went to the Olympics. They won a gold medal. Zach LaVine is only 25. He the same age as Ben Simmons. Same age. He averaged 19 points a game.
How many times they
He's
made the
put up.
playoffs with Zach LaVine? How many times the Bulls made the playoffs?
He just got with the Bulls.
0.
So
Zero.
because Ben Simmons played with Embiid, you see what I'm saying? Does Zach LaVine play with a player as good as Embiid?
They wouldn't have never been no.
But you say he's a
That's
great
what I
player.
thought.
If he's as
If
great
you
as you
put
say
Zach
he is, he should make the
LaVine
playoffs.
on the
In the East?
Sixers instead of Ben Simmons, they are automatic much better team in the dough.
I
This dude
agree.
shoots
I agree.
41% from
In the
three.
chat,
He shoots
who's
50%.
better, Ben Simmons or like Zach LaVine?
Bro,
I'm gonna say this though.
Zach LaVine is way better than Ben Simmons, bro.
Thank you,
I
man.
Zach
don't know.
LaVine
I
is
don't know.
he's a
How
beast.
how can you say what is Ben Simmons better at Zach LaVine at passing and defense?
Nothing.
Passing,
Nothing.
he's a
he's
better
not.
defensive player. Yes,
No,
he
he's not
is. Zach
better than
LaVine don't
passing.
pass
No.
the ball, man.
He do
He's a
pass the ball.
He
shooter.
does pass the ball. What?
He
He
averaged
don't.
5 assists a game last
Wait,
year
what do you mean?
with
Wait,
nobody else
wait.
that can
Nah.
What do you
score.
mean?
I
What do
can
you
say for
mean
Ben
better?
Simmons,
What do you
yeah.
Oh my
mean?
god.
What do you mean by
Oh
what
my
is
god.
Passing. so he can pass to Embiid better than Zach LaVine. Get
What is
out
it?
of
Wait,
here,
but that's what I'm saying though. Like, what do you mean
You
Right.
better
always go
passer?
off the stats of a 25 point.
dude.
Okay, he's a
You
better
What do you
can't
scorer,
go
but
mean
off
he's
better
that.
not a
passer
better.
though?
It's
He's
obviously
not a
y'all
better.
ain't saying the right thing. So
I can't say nothing, dog. I'm
I'm
trying to
just
explain
asking
to
you. I'm
y'all.
asking you straight up. I'm just asking you. What makes somebody a better passer? I'm just asking you.
He is a better passer. You want me
What
to tell you
makes him a better passer
he
though? I'm
said
asking
what
you. You're
makes
not
him a
answering this
better.
question straight up.
No, he's a better no. I mean, like, let me explain this to you.
His
All right.
length, his core vision, handle.
No, let him.
Exactly.
Yeah, see, he had the answer for you.
No, but I'm trying to explain to you about the difference from passing the ball from a better passer. He's on the
What makes
level of
somebody a
passing.
better passer though? I'm trying to
If we
ask
Okay,
you.
if we
no,
go,
let's just make this because we already
oh
went
my
past the
god,
No,
time.
man.
like I
No,
don't
we
I
already
can't
went
say
past the
nothing.
like
time.
no
No,
sense.
I'm gonna say it. Look, let's just say it to end this.
Better
Let's
passer.
say you right. Let's just say you right. Okay, he's a better passer. Okay, so now what? That's it.
He
That's all.
plays
That's all
better. He
that matters.
plays better defense. It's more
He's
than
a better
just
defender, better
basketball. It's just
rebounder.
scoring.
Like, come
And
on,
he's a
Okay.
better
he
rebounder.
runs the team
So
better. Like, what are you
how
talking
well
about?
did his defense help Philly beat Atlanta? Did he shut down
Y'all
Trey Young?
talking about one series.
It's the playoffs. You're trying
Nah,
to win a
nah.
championship, right?
Ben
Did he
Simmons
shut
wasn't
down
nothing in these
Trey Young?
playoffs,
Did
Can
bro.
I
Trey
ask you a
Young cook
question
him?
though? How
Did
many
Trey
playoff
Young
series has
cook
Zach
him?
LaVine been into though?
None, because you don't
That's
have a
not the
team like Ben
point.
Simmons.
No,
Exactly. It's
stop.
nothing to
Let's
talk
stop right
about.
there.
Exactly.
No, that's not the point. You bringing up that he's a better passer. Okay, let's give it to
He's
you.
a he's a
You
he's a
said
better
he's a
all
better
around player.
defender. You said he's a better defender. Okay, did he shut down Trey Young?
When he would to me, no, he didn't
Not
shut.
to you.
Nobody's getting shut
Not to
down.
you. I'm saying, did it happen? I can show you the
I,
statistics. Trey Young dropped 30 a game on his head.
Yo,
30.
who's Zach LaVine shut down in the playoffs?
Zach LaVine ain't playing
nobody.
on the team
Nobody.
as good. That doesn't have
Exactly, man.
anything to do
Yo,
with
all
this.
right, but y'all
That's
bringing
not
up
a good
He
somebody.
playing
argument.
on one
That is a good
Zach,
on
argument.
one
what other
playoff series
superstar
the
has
brother
Zach
had.
LaVine
That is
played
a great
with?
argument.
Hold on, man.
What
Let me
other
say this.
superstar has Zach LaVine played with?
Hold on. Look, I can't. We running out of time. I can't keep. I'm losing my voice over here. Look, what? Nothing. It's not. It's all good. Look, because Zach LaVine ain't did what he did because he hadn't had the same team has nothing to do with that. Did they pay Ben Simmons that money or draft him number one because Zach LaVine didn't do this or that? That has nothing to do with that. I'm just saying, what did Ben Simmons do? Zach LaVine never played with a person as good as Embiid. Zach LaVine ain't had the same team as him. So you can't say because what did Zach LaVine do? He didn't do this. Okay, great. That's not the point.
Jay,
The
you said
point
Zach
is
LaVine never played with Embiid.
Let
huh?
me ask you a question though. Let me hold on 1 minute, Mike, and I'm done though. But for real, but you
All right.
I don't know if it was Key or Jay had said. You said that if he would have had an MB on his team, he would have did something, right?
Don't
He was
say
with
Carl
Carl Anthony
Anthony Towns.
Towns.
He was a
Hold
rookie,
on, no,
and they traded him.
Yo, we put these excuses, man.
Car, he had
Come
Carl
on.
Anthony Towns,
Casing for this dude.
Wiggins. What are you talking
Carl
about? He had.
Anthony Towns is not as
All
good as
these
him.
excuses, man.
It
It's
don't
not an
matter. He was.
excuse. That's the truth. So you're
Oh my
saying
god,
Towns is as good as Embiid?
he's an all-star.
He's an all-star. He's on the same.
I
He's a
said, is
superstar.
he
What you
as
mean?
good as Embiid?
Now it's all about being as good as Embiid.
Hey, we
You
gotta
brought
move.
it
Not
up.
doing
Yo,
that.
We
come
You
gotta
on.
move
brought it
on,
up.
bro.
Detroit first his
No,
argument
you
was he
brought it
never played
up.
with a
Now
good player.
I'm
We
saying
bring
what
up
you
You
Carl
just
Anthony
said.
it
Towns. Now
don't
he's not as
dog,
good as
that's
Embiid.
just like
He
saying
always
like
moving the goalposts, man. He just keep
yeah,
moving it.
just
There's no
You
because
brought
winning.
it
just
up.
because
You
There's
he
no
had.
said,
winning.
Oh
I
my god.
said he ain't had a team and player like Embiid on his team. You brought up that he played with Towns. So I said, you're saying
No,
as
because you
good as
said
Embiid. Oh, you
no.
moving the goalposts. I'm
Hold
asking
on,
the
I'm
question
about to
you
explain
brought
it to
up.
you. Let me explain it to you. Key and you said, oh,
Nah,
he Ben Simmons. Hold on.
don't put that on me, man. Hey, I own what I say, but go ahead.
This what y'all said. You was like, well,
Your
like
kids even on
Zach
on the island,
LaVine,
Jay.
he didn't play with no player
No,
like Embiid.
I don't leave nobody on their island. If I said it, I'm gonna say I said it, but don't say something I didn't say. Go ahead, man.
But
I don't
who? But
even know
one
what
of
he
but
about to say. I'm trying
hold
to hear
on,
Right,
you.
hold on.
right.
You said y'all said Ben Simmons played with Embiid. Y'all said if Zach LaVine would have played with Embiid, it would be a totally different story. You said that. right?
I never said that, and you can
So,
rewind.
I said Zach
He's gonna
LaVine
get-
never played on a team as good as Ben Simmons. He never played with a player as good as Embiid. And here's Karl Anthony Towns' stats. And he put up 18 points. Then he put up 25, 21. He went back down. 24, 26, 24.
Man, what a bum.
None of his teams.
25 points a
Let me
game.
finish.
dang, that's a
Let me
bum
finish.
right
What a
there.
bum.
I didn't
Man,
say
he
he a bum,
stinks.
but he's not as good as Embiid. He never been in the
Of
category.
course he's not, but
I
he's
can't
not.
finish saying. I'll let you finish. He
Okay.
never been in the category of MVP candidate. He never had the surrounding team. I said surrounding team. I said he never been on a team as good as Ben Simmons, and he never had a player as good as
That's what you
Embiid. I
said.
said, both. It is what I say. That's why this is recorded. Y'all can go back and watch. I said he never had a team as good. He been on a team as good, but he wasn't with Karl Anthony Towns all of these years either. So let's see what year Zach LaVine was with the Timberwolves. And the Timberwolves was last place in all of those years. All
But they
of
had Zach
them.
LaVine though. Why didn't that place?
And Zach LaVine was only what? 19, 20, and 21. So
Well, he a
up
beast.
until the
Why
year
did they not play?
2016, 17. Because they didn't have a supporting cast. It takes more than two players. You got to have
What
a
you
full-out
mean by
roster.
supporting cast? What you
You
mean?
need a Seth Curry. You need a Tobias Harris. You need a Shake Milton. You need all of these players in order to be a good
They
team.
traded
That's
him
why
for Jimmy,
LeBron needed more than Anthony Davis.
but
That's why
they
they
traded
got Westbrook. That's why
they
got
traded
Dwight
Zach
Howard,
LaVine for
LaMelo,
they traded Zach
for
LaVine
Jimmy
for Jimmy
Butler.
Butler because he couldn't
Right.
get the job done. He
No,
wasn't
because
good
he
enough.
was 21 years old and suffered a catastrophic knee injury. Y'all forget
my
this stuff. See, he didn't suffer a knee injury.
Yes, he did, but he still got
Okay,
traded
was
though.
Jimmy Butler better than Zach LaVine when Zach LaVine was 21 years old?
But we're talking about right now. You saying Zach
No,
LaVine is
he
better than
just
Ben
brought
Simmons?
it up. That's not what we're talking about. He just said they traded Zach LaVine for Jimmy Butler because he wasn't getting the job done. So I'm answering this question. Was Jimmy Butler at that time better than Zach LaVine when he was 21 years old coming off a catastrophic knee injury? Crickets. That's what I
So
thought.
you asking me? Who you
And at
asking?
that
Detroit or
time, he
me?
was better than him.
Who you asking? Me or Detroit?
Detroit or whoever else want to chime in. He wasn't better. So look, this is the roster. The last year, Zach LaVine was with the Timberwolves. They had Wiggins with 25. I mean, Towns with 25. Wiggins with 23. He averaged 19 points, but he got injured and only played 47 games. They had Rubio and Gorgie Dang. Then what else? Shabazz Muhammad. These people ain't even in the NBA. Shabazz Muhammad, Brandon Rush, Chris Dunn hanging in there. Bialisa, is he still hanging around?
Yeah.
Okay. Caspi is gone. Tyus Jones is gone. Lance Stevens is gone. Adrian Payne, Cole Aldridge, Jordan. All the people ain't even in the NBA no more.
Yeah,
So they got 5 people.
you can't tell me that Timberwolves team had more.
Yeah, they went 31 and 51 the year before. They went 29 and 53, but that's a great team. That's just as good as the Sixers, right?
I'm saying it's not.
They had Sam Mitchell as the coach. This dude ain't even coaching no more. And this was Tom Thibodeau's first year. And what did he do? He got rid of him to bring in his favorite Bulls players. He got rid of him for Jimmy Butler. Then he tried to bring in Derrick Rose. And then he tried to bring in Taj Gibson and all these old reruns. So come on, man. I know
No
my
excuses for
basketball.
no excuses for
excuse. That's what happened.
No, I'm saying there's no excuses for Zach LaVine because he has a team with him now.
Yeah.
No excuses.
He made the playoffs.
They got a much better team, so we'll see what they do.
Right.
But it didn't happen yet. But this is probably the best team he's ever been on because he got a center, and now he got a small forward in DeRozan. He got a point guard, so now he ain't got to do everything. He could play the shooting guard like he's supposed to. They got a couple players on the bench, so we'll see what happens. They got this is the best team he's been on since he's been in the NBA. The year before he got traded, when he was 20, it was Wiggins at 20, Karl Anthony's at 20, and Zach LaVine at 20. They supposed to dominate, right? 3 20-year-old players supposed to dominate the league and win. You got
OKC
Wiggins
did it.
averaging
OKC
20
did
points a
Durant,
game.
Westbrook, and Harden.
Not when they was 20.
Oh my God.
And Kevin Durant. So was Kevin Durant as good as Wiggins? Was Kevin Durant as good as Towns? Was Kevin Durant as good as Levine or better than them?
They should make the
Well,
playoffs though. With that team, they should
answer
make the
the
playoffs.
question, dog. You switching the topics. Y'all do that all the time.
Oh, you do that, Jay. You keep
No,
doing
I
that.
said you said OKC did it with them, and I'm
Stop
asking you.
projecting. You do that.
No, that's what you just did. I just pointed out that they was 20 and they ain't gonna win at
Jay,
that age.
I just
And
want to say, Jay,
you said OKC did it with Kevin Durant and them, and I said, is Kevin Durant on the same level as Wiggins,
but you didn't answer
Towns,
my
or
question.
Levine? And then you switched. You see what I'm
Okay, you didn't answer
saying?
my question. You didn't answer my
What
question. You answered my
question?
question with another question. But look, Jay,
No, that's the question that answers itself.
Jay,
Kevin
listen,
Durant is better than them. You talk about a
Jay, listen.
player that's
Your
way
first
better than
argument,
all
your
three of
first
them.
argument
You gonna
was
try to compare it.
did Zach LaVine play with a player as good as Joel Embiid? You brought on Carl Anthony Towns. Oh, he's not.
No,
as
he
good.
didn't. No, he didn't. Because
Oh my
Carl
God,
Anthony
Jay.
Towns was not as good as Joel Embiid when Zach LaVine played with him. I answered that with proof.
No, he's not. That's not true though.
It is true. Look, Zach LaVine averaged 14. Carl Anthony
Jay,
Towns
you
only
just
averaged
showed us the
18
stats.
points.
Jay, you just
He
showed us
wasn't
that
with
there
them
was
then,
5
Mike.
players on the team over double digits. They couldn't make the
Mike,
playoffs.
they was garbage players and they didn't win. They was 20 games under 500, which shows that he didn't have a player as good. Embiid never was doing that when he had players with
Zach
him.
LaVine is good though. Why would he the difference?
Zach LaVine, man, that ain't what I said. I never said Zach LaVine when he was
Like,
20 years
oh, no,
old
okay,
is
all right.
better than Ben Simmons. You putting words in my mouth. We said, is Zach LaVine better than Ben Simmons right now?
Oh.
He's not. He's not.
He is. Okay.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, y'all need to get y'all basketball IQ up.
That's crazy.
Right up,
You haven't proved 1 point the whole argument.
I proved everything. What
I
is
don't know
it?
what
just
you're
go to
talking
the
about.
stats.
So you
man.
proved
Go
the
to
point because you
the
said
team
no.
right now. We got the stats
You have
right
shown
now.
no
What's going on with
stats.
you, man?
You've given me no stats to point to. No
I don't have a
experience.
laptop. You have all the equipment.
You can tell me and I'll pull it
What are you
up.
talking about?
Prove to me that Ben Simmons is better. The dude folded like origami in the playoffs.
That's
show
one time.
It's
said that
every
one time.
So when did he step up in
It's
the
not every
playoffs?
time,
That's all
Jay.
you
I
can say,
disagree
bro.
with
I
you
can
on
pull
that.
it up every playoff career, everything he did.
He going right by the stats. There you
So
go.
you said
Exactly,
that's what I'm supposed to do? Show you my memories?
You can't go.
What
that
else
what you're
am
doing
I
right
to
now?
know? Going by the
Well,
stats.
didn't you just
That's
go?
why they have basketball reference, so people like y'all can get out the eye test and get into the real.
But that's what it is, though.
statistical
That's
reference.
what it is, though.
bro.
It's always all about the eye test.
No, it's
That's
not.
why. Yes, it is. That's why GMs always get the
It's called
picture on it.
analytics.
Oh my
Key, you're a basketball
Yeah,
player.
Detroit, we already got the belt.
People for
Detroit,
eye
we
test
got the
or
belt already, man.
analytics.
Hold on, I can't hear him. I can't hear him. What you said, Jay?
Do they draft players now and judge players off of the eye test or analytics?
Analytics.
Thank you.
No,
what you may see and what I may see could be two totally different things. So it's
That's
all
why-
about all of the data.
Yeah,
that's why Jerry West is probably the greatest GM of all time, because he don't go off the analytics. He go off the eye test.
Jerry West uses analytics.
No, he don't.
everybody
He don't know about that.
uses analytics, bro.
Thank you, man.
That's a fact.
They don't.
Yes,
Jerry
they
West,
do.
They
Jerry
do,
West
bro.
even call
Everybody
himself that
uses analytics, bro. Even the guys coming out of college and all that, they use analytics on these guys, bro.
No,
You
they
can't just
don't.
say the eye test.
Oh my god. Yes, you have to go
No,
by that. You
For
can do
one,
both.
you can't
have to
see
go by the eye
everybody.
test.
And
There's
then
no way to see every player,
Y'all
though,
got it.
bro.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Plus,
You can't see every player. That's why they have the analytics. If you didn't watch the game, if you weren't able to watch the game, or you weren't able to see a player, what else are you gonna see, bro? How else are you gonna tell what that player is about if you can't see the game?
Right? How you gonna do the eye test and know that this person shot 50% without looking at it? You gonna memorize?
No,
every shot
you're not
you do?
understand what I'm saying. They're going off the stats, but they're going most off eye test. You can't always go off the stats. Like, oh my god,
But the stats are important though. If you're not able to watch a game, if you're not able to see the game, what else is there to go off of? Analytics.
I can guarantee
you have to have that. That's why that's a part of the game.
That's analytics just start happening. That's why I rock what Kevin Durant was saying on the Bill Simmons podcast. He said people put too much stuff about stats instead of going off the eye test. And
Kevin Durant is a great GM, right?
We
draft players for a living,
we
right?
both talking like we great GMs, but we ain't no GM.
But we even Stephen A. and other people, Max Kellerman, they still gonna look at the stats of what a person does.
I'm gonna keep it above with you. It's no disrespect. I'm going off Kevin Durant's on mine over yours and mine because he actually plays the game. He knows stuff.
That's fine, but you also got to understand that there's games that we don't see. You can even go if you miss a Laker game. What else are you gonna watch? You just gonna watch the highlights, or are you gonna see what this dude did in the game by the stats?
What I'm saying is the stats is cool. MVPs is cool. But I want to see what you do off the ice.
Hold on, he said go off the highlights. You can't see everything in the highlights. That's why it's called highlights.
You didn't hear what I said. I said I go to the highlights first, and then I look at the stats. I don't just look at
that is for entertainment purposes. Highlights.
Bro, this is getting ridiculous, bro.
Yeah,
you can't see everything with highlights. That's why it's called highlights, bro. It's not the full game. That's why they have the analytics and stats at the end of the game to show
you can't see anything
that player did.
See, that's what
talking about.
I'm ABA.
And here's Ben Simmons' playoff stats right here,
bro.
Ben Simmons' playoff stats have gone down ever since he got in the playoffs when he was 21. He put up 18 and 10 against Miami. Then he put up 14 and 8, lost against Boston. Start off in the first round, 17 and 6 against Brooklyn. The next round, 11 and 7 against Toronto. Start off at 14 and 10 with Washington. The next round, 9 and 6 against Atlanta. Every time the competition gets tougher, he folds. He starts off good against a round one opponent. The next thing you know, he's Garbino. He can only play against inferior teams. He is not a great player. I mean, he has a lot of talent and potential, but it has not been realized yet.
I can say the same thing just for Zach.
No, you can't. You could say it, but it wouldn't be true.
I get
yes,
that.
I get that. So he only played in 30 teams.
Bro, I get that. I get that, watching the game is cool. I agree. There's things that are done in the game that doesn't show up, that does not show up in the stats. I agree. But if you're not able to see that game, look at all the pass grades. Look at Bob Cousy. This dude played in the 40s and the 50s. And there wasn't no tape out to see that. What else did you have to go off of? The analytics, right?
Bob Cousy getting smoked in today's league. Bob Cousy getting smoked by everybody.
That's not the point, bro. The point I'm trying to make is, bro, you're not going to be able to watch every game. They barely
I put the link in the description box. If y'all want to come up and say something before we get up out of here, come on up. All right, finish up.
Oh, I was just saying, because Detroit is saying you gotta watch the game and the eye test and this and that. I agree, and the reason why I agree with you, Detroit, and BX, if you saying that, is because when you watch the game, there's stuff done in the game that does not show up in the stats. I agree with you 100%.
Like screens and stuff.
Right. Stop standing in front of your man, your player, making sure he doesn't score. Those don't show up on the stats. Now, I agree with that. But also, you got to understand, man, there's sometimes where we're not even going to be able to see the games. So if you're not able to see the games, what else do you have? How you going to do it? You can't see the game.
If you didn't able to see the game, so why are you making a draft pick of not seeing the games? There's too much technology out here not to see a game on YouTube. That's not
changing the narrative again. He's not talking about drafting a player. He's talking about how analytics is important.
That's talking about drafting.
But they use
draft the person you never seen play because you saw the analytics. That ain't what he said.
But Jay, they use analytics to draft players.
But you use a combination of film, footage.
That was a
analytics,
that was a
bro. It's
combination.
part of the game.
Nobody said nothing about only draft a player off of the eye test or only draft a player off analytics.
Jay, you asked T earlier. You said, what do GMs
Y'all
use?
switch your
Analytics
rules
or the
over
eye
here.
test? That's what you said.
You
That's
can't
what you
switch.
said. It's recorded.
Don't like listen, bro. Whatever we just don't switch the topic, bro. We're talking right now. The topic right now. The
I'm staying
topic
on
is
topic.
this.
I'm going for
We're
what y'all
talking
saying.
about how you're saying that you have to go off the eye test instead, and you have to go off the eye test more than the analytics. But what I am saying is, bro, if you don't have the eye test, if you're not able to see the game, what else do you have?
And you're gonna have a trash. You're gonna make the wrong decision. I guarantee you, the Knicks, if they would have go by the eye test, if they would have went by the eye test of Steph Curry and Johnny Flynn, they would have picked Steph Curry, but they didn't. They went off stats.
Well, Steph Curry actually put up better stats than Johnny Flynn.
But that's true. But they went off him, Johnny Flynn, being more athletic, and they thought he had a more
eye test.
They didn't have an eye test for Steph Curry. That was stats.
You just shot yourself in the foot.
Thank you.
No, I didn't.
Detroit,
Steph Curry don't dunk and he can't do all this flashy stuff. They thought Johnny Flynn was going to be the better player. And if you would have looked at statistics as well as the eye test, because if you drafting a player, you use every tool available. You use your scouts, you use your eye test, you use your we wasn't talking about that. You never asked about that. We was talking about analytics, and you all said I always go to the statistics when I'm trying to explain.
Yeah,
let me finish. You said that. That's Detroit said I always use that. So that's why we was on that. I never said nothing about only draft a person off of analytics or only draft. Nobody said that at all.
I guarantee you would do that because you go to your stats all the time. You always go to the stats.
Video footage because it's going to be a copyright flag.
But you look at the game though, so you don't have to look at the eye test, Jay. Come on,
and
man.
I know that Zach LaVine is better than Ben Simmons.
The eye test of me and Ben Simmons telling you defensively and the better overall player, he's not.
No,
he's a better offensive
overall player. That is Zach LaVine. Maybe defensively, maybe is Ben Simmons, but he didn't shut down Trae Young.
What do you mean, maybe?
He should have. He should have shut down Trae Young. If your defensive assignment as the point guard is cooking you every game in the playoffs, I'm not going to say you're a great defensive player. I'm not. I don't care.
Man, come on, Jay. Don't do that, bro, man.
What you mean? So I'm going to give him a pass.
Nobody was stopping Trae Young in the playoffs.
If you're
everybody who guards Trae Young was
6'10" and you're athletic,
look at the stats.
Simmons,
Since you
should have made it more difficult for that man to cook y'all.
Am
I right or wrong?
If you notice,
I agree, man, and I'm just saying, like, there's plenty of instances, bro. Like, there's plenty of examples to show you, bro, to back this stuff up. You guys every time, like, this is what I'm noticing, bro. Every time y'all bring up a point, y'all bring up another element in that point that wasn't in the original question, bro. I'm just saying. That's why there's playback. So after this playback, go and look at the original question that you asked, and then when the question is answered, go look at what you asked after that. That has nothing to do with your original question. I'm just saying.
All right, time out.
We talking to Detroit.
Time out. I want to give a thanks to my girl Jocelyn for supporting us for the super chat. We've been up here for a while. We did talk about the Rockets. You must have missed it. That's how we kicked off this basketball debate. And I said that John Wall was better than Ben Simmons right now, and it would be a good trade for both sides if Ben Simmons want to work on his game. And they said that ain't a good trade and that he better and a lot of other stuff. So definitely check it out. I'm going to play a video for you for coming through with the super chat. This is what Ben Simmons was doing in the playoffs.
I got some new rules, sucker.
That's the movie Cry Baby. I thought it showed the clip where he had the one tear running down, but it didn't happen. But it's definitely a cry baby, man. Anyway, Taco said Levine may put up 30, but he is consistently going to give up 30. What?
That's
Thank
ridiculous, bro. You're not gonna make Zach Levine sound like he doesn't have a lick of defense, bro.
Right. Where is y'all?
Let's not do that. Let's not sit here and act like Zach Levine doesn't have a lick of defense like that. Don't do that, bro. We're not doing.
We're not gonna say Zach
man.
Levine and Ben Simmons are close when it comes to defense. Like
that's fine.
You don't act as if defense is the only category that matters because it's the only category Ben Simmons is supposedly
you acting
good
like
at.
offense is the only category that matters.
Well, don't you
Ben
win the
Simmons
game
can't
by
do
whoever
either
scored
of
the
them.
most
What are you
points?
talking about? He can't do either in the playoffs. So what are we really talking about?
And y'all act like offense doesn't matter. Don't you win the
Levine
game
can't
by
either because he
whoever
can't even
scored the
make it
most
there.
points?
So what we talking about?
Look. That's a prime example. What did we just say? Now he's talking about he can't make it there. Like, what are you talking about?
You just did.
Y'all switching up too because that man who said
Like,
that
you keep saying we doing
made
the
valid
same
points.
thing.
He can give 30 points.
That's
but
not a valid point.
That is a valid point.
Bro, listen, bro. We're not gonna sit here and act like Zach Levine is a terrible defensive player because
he's
that's
not a great
true at
defensive
all.
player like Ben Simmons.
He don't give up. Ben Simmons not great.
He is great. What are you talking about?
Okay.
So that last playoffs was great to
Since you want to go off stats, you said that he got lit up for 30 in Game 7 when it really counted. The man, Trae Young, shot 5 for 23.
What does that mean? They won the game.
So
now they won the game. You said
they won. They won the game. Why is Trae Young even dropping above 20 points?
Right.
And Ben Simmons is a great
he said
player.
he got lit up for 30 points and can't play no D, but now they won the game. When I
let's listen. All right,
Detroit, but we changed the argument though. Detroit, we changed the argument.
You do change the argument. That's a fact. You do change the argument.
They do. I'm glad this is recorded.
We changed the argument. You do change the argument. That's a fact. Go look at the playback.
So for 6 games, Trae Young went off, but one game he did, and they still won that game. That makes him a great defensive player.
In the game, this is what I'm talking about.
Game one,
when the
Trae
game
Young
doesn't matter.
35. No, listen. No, please don't. Look, game one. Game one, Trae Young dropped 35 points, and Ben Simmons had 17 points. That was his best.
We go
game.
by the points.
But look, I'm giving him credit, but they still lost. So Atlanta won. Okay, he dropped 35. He a defensive player, but he was still the top scoring player on the team. So the next game, Philly won. Let's see. Trae Young dropped 21 points. Okay, and Ben Simmons, he contributed a big 4 points. Big 4 points. You know, he only took 3 shots. You know, so you wonder why Embiid takes so many. Well, if you got somebody only taking 3 in 35 minutes, how you going to outscore the team to win? I mean, the game isn't about when the final is over who had the best defense. It's about who scored the most points. Ain't that what we're looking at? 102, 118.
You're judging Simmons off his recent playoff, correct?
Yeah, that's the last games he played.
So my argument for Zach Levine, I can't even judge the nigga because he never makes it to the playoffs.
But this ain't about Zach Levine, though.
Like, come on, like, what we talking about?
First of all, you changing
Detroit,
it up.
Are we not talking about who's better?
We're talking about is Ben Simmons a great defensive player?
Now we talking about him being a great defensive player. When y'all say
I'm trying to show you how, if he's such a great defensive player, because you put so much weight on that, then why is his player Trae Young cooking him when Trae Young is 6 foot tall and this dude is 6'10" and fast and athletic and got all of this, but he can't keep a hand in his face?
43 minutes and 20 and 5 for 23, 2 for 11.
You're talking about one game, wasn't it a 7-game series?
I mean, yeah,
if he would have played D, would it have went to 7 games?
Nothing.
If he'd have played as D, would they have went to 7 games? Okay, so Trae Young again, 28 points. dropped 28 points.
How many shots he took to get 28 points?
Took
That's the key.
17. He took
Okay,
17.
okay.
That's 52%, which is an
Okay.
excellent percent. He dropped 3 for 6 in threes, so he shot 50% from 3. 28 points.
Okay.
That's not a defensive stop. Okay,
Okay.
let's go to the next game. Where is the next game? All right.
That's not cook. I mean, but it is what it is, man.
All right. I mean, 28 points is good, ain't it?
Yeah,
he didn't cook them though.
Okay. Ben Simmons came up with 11 points.
Okay.
He took 10 shots, 5 for 10, 0 attempts from 3. And they lost this game, of course, by 3 points. If he'd have took 1 3 and hit it, maybe they could have went to overtime. Who knows? Maybe they gave the team a better chance to win. But let's see what Trae Young did. Another 25-point outing. He shot 3 for 11 from threes, 27%, 8 from 26, 30%. He still dropped 25 though.
That's a good defensive effort. That's a good defensive effort. 8 for 26.
But we don't know if that's total defense or he was broke.
Hold on, time out.
Oh my God, Detroit.
Hold on, time out. Whoa.
He was a plus 7 on the court. He was a plus 7 on the court. So whether he was broke or not, they were up 7 points as long as he was on the court.
You just said.
Oh, that's showing the defense.
Detroit, let me say this real quick.
Am I right, Keith? Is that what that's showing?
Detroit, the last guy he showed,
he was up 7 points on the court.
Detroit, last guy he showed, he said, "Oh, Ben Simmons got cooked for 28 points, but he got all that points to Ben Simmons." But this game, he's saying, "Oh, we don't know if he guarded him the whole game." So
yeah, that is true.
I'm saying,
let me show you this other stat right quick.
He would know
he
that.
dropped 18 assists.
Hold on. You would know that if
25 points, and he was a plus 7, and they won the game.
You would know that, right? I've been proving my point. You would know that if Ben Simmons actually was on him, if he did it or not. If people would actually look at the game.
So
that's
let me
what
ask
comes with the eye test of looking at the game instead of looking at the stats. We would know that.
So did you watch this game?
Yes, I watched the game.
Okay, so how are you going to translate what you saw to me if I didn't see it?
You just said you don't know if.
I'm asking you a question. How can you translate what you saw to me if I didn't see it?
Hold on. You going off the stats though? I
understand all that. You saw the game. I didn't. How can you translate to me what you saw without me seeing it? How could you tell me that? How can you convey that to me?
Okay, we shouldn't even be looking at these stats though. We shouldn't look at the stats because you said SBX. Then he said SBX. He was like, well, we don't know if he was broke, if he was missing the shots that Ben Simmons was sticking on him. But then if he what game is this? Game 5, if he put up 30 points against Ben Simmons, with game 4, he put up 30 points against Ben Simmons. Oh man, Ben Simmons got cooked.
That's old Ben Simmons. That's old.
Right. Well, he got cooked. How I could say this.
But he doesn't want to acknowledge that.
Ben Simmons, Trae Young definitely outplayed Ben Simmons in this series, bro. That's a fact.
Without a doubt.
That's
and the answer to that question that I asked,
Detroit,
the answer to that question that I asked you, Detroit, I know you didn't answer it because the reason why is because it's the stats. That's how you can convey what you saw.
I don't know because as y'all said,
you can't download your vision.
I don't know if Ben Simmons guarded him. You know what I mean? He got cooked, but I don't know if he guarded him though.
Okay, but they're 2 point guards.
I'm just looking at the stats.
They're 2 point guards, bro. They're 2 point guards of the team.
That don't mean 2 point
guards. Trae Young. Can we just agree though? Can we just agree that Trae Young outperformed Ben Simmons that series?
I don't know. I'm gonna just go my logic to Jay.
You got to change the argument.
That's
what I'm hearing.
You're not even answering a straight up question. I'm asking you. I'm saying, listen. I'm asking you. I'm saying, did Trae Young outperform Ben Simmons in this series? Yes or no?
He won the series, so yes, he won the game.
That's all I'm saying. Trae Young outperformed Ben Simmons this whole series, bro. I'm just saying.
He got 39 points in Game 5, Trae Young. And he only took 23 shots. He was 10 for 23, 43% from the field.
Who was guarding him?
Ben Simmons. They
How will
point
we know
guard better.
that?
Okay. If Ben Simmons is your best defensive player and you got the point guard that's cooking, when you put him on there?
See, this is the thing I don't like to. I respect everybody basketball knowledge on
Ben
here.
Simmons put up 8
But
points.
hold, this why I don't like to really talk.
Another 0 from 3
Hey,
point
BX,
land.
since
He
we
took
on the
4
same
shots
team,
a
right?
game.
That's why I don't really like talking about basketball with certain people. And I'm disappointed in Jay because he know basketball. Just because you know what I mean, you on the court don't mean you understand you got to go through screens and stuff too, right? You know there's a lot of switching in
That's a
basketball
fact.
nowadays.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So
That's a fact.
so if he switch on the Ben Simmons guarding him and they switch and he on Quint Capella, is that Ben Simmons' fault that he got the 3?
It's Ben Simmons. It's Ben Simmons. I'll tell you where it's. If you want to bring up screens, and we can talk about. If we want to bring up screens, and you want to talk about basketball knowledge and stuff, why isn't Ben Simmons going over the screens if Trae Young can shoot?
I mean, that's both their responsibility though, because you supposed to call the screen out.
True. You're right.
We can only go off of what we see.
No, listen, Detroit. You're right. They're supposed to be communicating on that screen. But I know this: if my best defender is out there guarding that other player, he's going over every screen. It is no switch. It is no heads, no nothing. He's getting over every screen because I want my best player on the other team's best player. That's just a fact. That's just
I
fact.
see. I hear what you're saying, but Ben Simmons was fighting through screens. I mean, it's so much he could do.
Hold on, I got something right here. What's this say? Defensive rating. Estimate of points allowed per 100 possessions. So if we look right here, Ben Simmons got a 97. You know, they had 100, 101, 103. They gave up a lot of D. And this is in the game they won, in game 6 that we on. So let's see. Defensive rating of a 97. Look, Trae Young put up 34 points. 34 points that game. So Ben Simmons D in 100 possessions, he was going to give up 97 points in 100 possessions. Trae Young, these guys, we ain't say Trae Young was a great defensive player, but he had a 101. He playing the same amount of D as Ben Simmons, basically. But Ben Simmons is such an elite defender. Trae Young doing the same thing he doing. So defensive rating right there is a statistical category to show. And then if we go to offensive rating, then Trae Young got a 107 offensive rating. What's Ben Simmons' offensive rating? A 94. And this is in the game they won. If I go back and bring that statistic up in these other games, last game when the Hawks won, okay, Ben Simmons, Trae Young had a 110 defensive rating and a 133 offensive rating. Ben Simmons had a 114 defensive rating and a 98 offensive rating. So he ain't playing no elite defense.
Why don't you bring on the games they won?
I just showed you one. The first one I showed you was a game they won. But they lost more games than they won.
Can we continue this conversation in Discord? Because you said you want to wrap up.
Yeah. Here, I'm going to show you this one last thing because this is a great thing I just remembered they got on here. You can go to matchups on here. So if we go right here to, I believe it's matchups, we can go to who we played against. Let's see. Where the more shot final lineup, play head to head. So we can see what they did head to head in their career. So let's see. What did he do with Trae Young? They've played 7 games. Trae Young has won 4 out of the 7 in the regular season. They've also played in the playoffs 7 games, and Trae Young has won 4 out of those 7. If you look, Ben Simmons averaged 13 field goal attempts. Trae Young 17. Trae Young is shooting 47%. Ben Simmons 61. But that's because Ben Simmons don't shoot threes. He got 0 3-point field goal attempts, whereas Trae Young is shooting 34% from threes. So that's always going to be different. If all I did was shoot layups and dunks, of course I'd have a higher percentage. Free throw percentage. Trae Young 93% from free throw. Ben Simmons 68%. Ben Simmons averaged 8.9 rebounds. Trae Young 4. Trae Young 9.6 assists, more than Ben Simmons, who averaged 8. You look at
his turnovers.
So Trae Young averaged 4.3 turnovers. Ben Simmons 2.4. Look at points, 27 points a game. Ben Simmons averaged 20, and they head-to-head in the regular season. Playoffs, this is where the money is made. Trae Young averaged 29 points a game on Ben Simmons in the playoffs. Ben Simmons averaged 9 points a game. 9.
Yo, can you put Zach LaVine next? Ben Simmons versus Zach LaVine.
Oh, look.
There it go. There it go.
There it go right there.
There it go.
Let's see that. Let's see that. I want to see. I
can't help it. Can't help it.
Put up
Can't help it.
That's Jay. There go his stats. Instead of reading them eye test.
It don't matter. Eddie, so it don't matter at this point. It don't matter. Y'all was talking all that. Oh, he wasn't guarding him. This and that, head to head. We bring up a head to head, and now you. Oh, we'll bring up Zach LaVine.
Okay,
switching the goalposts.
Still not head. That's still not proven head to head though.
On this one. But bring up
you have to look at the game to understand it. To be honest with you,
the game is not always around Detroit to watch, bro. I'm just telling you. If you don't watch the game, what else you gonna have?
Right, we can't start pulling up every game. They play 82 games or 7. So
now
we rewatch every game right now to see.
So hold on, Detroit. So you watch every NBA game?
No, it's too many games.
Right. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
We ain't talking about.
I want to see Zach LaVine.
You can't. But like you just said, you don't watch. Wait. You don't watch every NBA game, right? So what do you have to go off of?
You don't watch every playoff series either.
I don't go off the stats, but I go actually on YouTube and see what's going on.
What's on YouTube? Highlights, right?
No, I'm looking at the whole game. The whole game on there.
Hell no, that's not true. Not the whole games ain't always on there, bro.
Yes, it is.
No, they're not.
Yes, it do. Yes, it is.
Hey! I'll tell you what. Link me again. Link me the game with that series. Then
I'm gonna call y'all U-Haul because y'all always moving the goalposts in this month.
No, I don't want. Hey, look. Listen. If the game is on there, Detroit, link me the game, bro.
All right.
Just saying. Link me the whole game. No clips, no highlights, no team highlights, all that. Just link me the game. Whole game.
Let me answer this before we go, because I like to show the stuff. So in the regular season, Ben Simmons and Zach LaVine have played 6 times in their career. Okay. Ben Simmons got a better team. They've scored 5 out of the 6. Why is that? Oh God, is that true? So Ben Simmons hasn't had better teams than Zach LaVine?
No, finish your point, Jay. Finish your point.
Okay, I'm just saying. Yeah, thank you. So they've won 5 out of 1. Ben Simmons plays 35 minutes, Zach 33. Ben takes 14 shots a game, Zach 19. Ben shoots 55%, Zach 51. Zach shoots 41 from 3, Ben 0. 0. Zach shoots 77% from free throw. Ben 69. Ben averages 11.5 rebounds. Zach 4.7. Ben averages 10 assists. Zach 4. Ben averaged 20 points. Zach 28 points. He damn near drops 30 on the great defensive giant Ben Simmons.
and he lost 5 times.
So he doesn't have a good
It's
enough
alright.
team.
Exactly.
If
Hey,
you
but look how you just moved it. Wait.
goalposts.
Look how you just moved it again. Because then you just say,
I didn't move
look
it.
at the head to head.
Hold on.
Then you
Right.
say
When
look at
I
the head
gave
to
That's
head.
better
Since
stats.
we
Ben
said,
Simmons
hold
when
on,
I
got
time
better
gave
out, time
credit
out,
that he
man.
got a better team, you said, "Oh
Hold
my
on, he
God!"
almost
Ben
dropped.
Now
That's
you
Simmons
go
got
almost a
back
better
to
triple.
going
stats.
back about they winning
That's
the game.
almost a triple double that he dropped on and his
Ben
head.
Simmons got
He,
Zach
better
LaVine
stats. What are
head.
you talking about?
yeah, because he has a better team. If this is
He
the
got a
point,
better team.
this is the
He
point.
do. That's a
So
What that
does
fact.
he
got to
or
do with
doesn't
the?
he? So are the
Not
Sixers
now.
better than
You
the
just said
Bulls?
that's
Yes
a
or
head to
no?
head,
Are the
right?
Sixers better than the
So Jay,
Bulls?
Jay,
Oh
who
my
could
No,
the
God,
man
y'all got
answer
it,
the
more
man.
points? Ben
question. No,
Simmons or
y'all
Zach?
act like that don't matter. Are
That's
the
20
Sixers better
points,
than the
10
Bulls?
rebounds, and
See how
6
they don't answer
assists.
questions? When y'all ask me questions, I answer them. I don't
You never
hold back
answer
and
them, Jay.
say.
You don't answer them, bro.
You
I
asked
don't
me
know
to
what you
put
talking
up
about.
Zach LaVine against Ben Simmons. Here we
That's
go.
not answering the question. That's answering the
What
question.
you mean? You asked me to do it. I put it
Or
up. The
that
question was, is he better? You wanted
he's
to see
not
the
better.
stats.
Ben Simmons got better stats.
At this
Yeah.
point, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I think at this point, bro, y'all just like I'm gonna pull the big L. Y'all just really big fans of Ben Simmons, bro, and y'all don't want to accept the fact
I
that
think they like smoke.
Ben Simmons is not that dude, bro. I'm just saying.
He was so
Bro,
gassing up
Ben Simmons got
Zach
better stats,
LaVine
bro.
Key,
so
what?
hard,
That both.
and it came out the
I'm
fact
sorry,
that Ben
hey, Big
Simmons
L.
almost dropped.
I had to pull
Y'all
up what
said
you
Ben
do,
Simmons
man.
was a
I'm
great
innocent, man. I'm
defensive
innocent
player
this
and
time.
Zach
Come on, man. I'm
LaVine is
That's a
innocent.
triple. That's almost a triple double though. But Ben Simmons
but
stats,
he's
G.
supposed to be a defensive giant, and Zach LaVine is dropping 28 points a game on him.
You act like 28 is like
So
35.
is
That's
Zach
It's
a,
LaVine
30 points though, damn man.
that's his
Who the hell?
job.
What,
That's
bro?
Zach
Wait,
LaVine's job is he not
bro.
6'10".
Detroit.
He's not supposed to
he's
rebound.
not
He's not
even.
the
He's
point
not
guard. He's
even.
not supposed to be
He's not
passing.
even guarding him. He's not guarding him.
He
Detroit.
is guarding him.
This is a head to
Oh
head,
my
bro.
God.
This is a head-to-head,
I
fam.
see what type of
Head, bro.
players you want. You want players that just get 28 points and don't win nothing.
No, you said he's a
Who could
defensive
pass
player.
4
You
points?
said you all brought up defense so much. You want a player that don't shoot threes, that fails in crunch time, disappears, but he can make some rebounds and pass the ball and let everybody
How
else.
many All-Star games that Zach LaVine got?
He went this year. He went
That
to the
it's
All-Star
about
this
time.
year.
It's about time. I mean,
Wait, hold on. What you mean by winning
Ben
stuff?
Simmons is
You talking
his
about
first
winning with
team.
the
Look,
One
the
first team
last
defense.
the last
He's on
game
the
they
man.
played,
Y'all bugging.
Zach LaVine dropped 32 points on Ben Simmons.
That's good, but they didn't go They didn't go nowhere.
That's
But
a
that's the
team
deep. But
stat.
that's the first team all defense guy though, right?
Right.
Why is a first team all defense dude getting 32 dropped on him?
He can never stop a scorer.
LeBron was a
He can
first
only
team.
stop people
LeBron
that
was a
can't
first team
score.
defense, and he got dropped off for
But you're
32
raving
points. So
about
what are you
Ben
talking
Simmons'
about?
defense like he's a lockdown defender, and he's not.
He is a lockdown defender.
How are you a lockdown defender getting 28, 32
Dog,
dropped on your head?
Kawhi is a lockdown defender. He be getting torched. It happens. It's basketball.
He get torched by a great player like LeBron, or Kevin Durant. He's not gonna get torched by Zach LaVine.
I don't even know what I'm debating about. He's an okay player. Like, to be honest with you, we debating about this
Ben
guy.
Simmons is not good.
Thank you.
And that's a Philadelphia fan.
And I'm a football fan. I only really know basketball like that. Ben Simmons
Hey, let
look sorry.
me ask you something. Big L. If you had a choice, are you taking Zach LaVine or Ben Simmons?
Zach LaVine won a slam dunk. He athletic, bro. He got the same athletic ability
he said a
as like
slam
Russell.
dunk contest. I'm out.
I mean, you know,
I really don't know basketball like that, y'all. Come on, man. That's why I
don't say you don't know, because then that make your points not look good. Just say your points, because then they gonna say, "See, he don't know."
From what I see, it's just
he don't know. He said he would take a bump.
Taco Bell. Ben Simmons just gave up 32 though. So what are we really talking about, bro? You talking about Zach LaVine would give up 30 when Ben Simmons, the first team all defensive player, just gave up 32. What are you talking about?
Right. How come Ben Simmons never gave up 30 on how come Zach LaVine never gave up 30 to Ben Simmons, but Ben Simmons gave up 32 to Zach LaVine. We can look at all the rest. They want you to subscribe.
It's there. Like, it's there. You can do
They
the
want you
eye
to
test.
subscribe.
You can do whatever test you want to do. The facts are there regardless. So all that eye test and all that other stuff you talking about, it's there. At the end of the day, it's all there for you.
People pull the odds out when they can't have no stats to look at.
Eye test, man. Like, and I'm huge on that. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm huge on that. Cause like I said, it's a lot of stuff that don't show up on the stats. I agree with you. But at the same time, though, bro, it's all there at the end of the day, bro. Whether you watch the game or you don't watch the game, it's there.
Man, even
this nigga actually played basketball.
Hold on, big
What's up?
Please tell him, L. Please tell him.
I played. I mean, that's true, but let's be honest, bro. Like, Jay always go to the stats, man. You even said it himself. He the stat king. He never wants to talk about the eye test.
Oh my god!
Because I can't show you what I've seen. All right, tell me, how do I portray what I know?
Jay, hold on.
I cannot show y'all what I've seen on this YouTube video. Please
okay, I get you, but at the same time, in football, bro, if you throw a perfect pass to somebody and they drop it, you see what I'm saying? It lands in his hands and he drops it. How is that the quarterback's fault?
I just said
they call that a drop. It's a statistic called drops, right?
Yeah, but stats don't. But if it's a perfect, but it's a perfect pass.
The stats heavy,
but it goes. You get what I'm saying, Detroit?
It doesn't go. It goes in this thing as a drop, right? So that's a statistic for that, right?
But that's not the quarterback's fault.
Nobody say it does because the drop goes on the wide receiver, not on the quarterback, right?
Yeah, interception, a tip ball interception to go off the quarterback.
That's the one thing I will say that's not a real stat for.
Right.
But we ain't talking about football. You see how they switch stuff up?
No, we ain't talking about football. I'm not talking about
you
football.
You got the big switcheroo over
but
here.
You are the stats king, though. You the stats king, man.
Yeah,
you always go by the stats.
Because stats numbers don't lie. We got men and women that lie.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
I ain't gonna lie. I talk crap about Skip Bayless and all that, man, but he don't never use a laptop. That man Stephen A be on his laptop heavy. And Colin Carroll don't use a laptop.
70 years old and don't even know how to use a computer. What the hell are you talking about? He write it all on paper, though, right?
Not really.
So he don't have papers in front of him?
He do.
Okay,
but you gonna compare paper to a laptop, Jay?
He's writing down the stats.
Okay.
Where did he get the stats to write on? Where did he get the information to write on the paper?
So he sits there and write down everything he about to say the night before.
Yeah, that's his job. It's called being prepared. He gets paid millions of dollars to talk sports. Okay. You paying me millions, I'm writing down shit too.
That's true. But I mean, stats really don't, man. I don't, man. The drop passes and then what he said about the tip balls, like it's. And as far as NBA, like that's stats in the NBA kind of matter more. But then you gotta look at they matter more in the NBA than they do in the NFL. Let's put it like that. I'm not gonna try to change the subject. What I'm saying, it matters more in the NBA. NFL don't matter, not to me. You know what I'm saying?
Not really, but it sounds.
Jay, you stubborn just like me. I'm surprised you're not a tourist, bro. You act just like me, bro.
I'm not stubborn,
he act like me
very
too.
Flexible, man. I always give credit where credit is due. I don't ever try to make the stats, or if I know something is this or that, try to hide it. Or if a person did good, I give them their credit.
Yeah,
I address your argument, Detroit, about the eye test. I told you, I agree with you to the extent that you can't like it's things that don't show up on the stats. I agree with you on that.
I agree too.
Agree with you on that.
Yeah, just like when he said about drafting a player. I didn't say I'm gonna draft a player with analytics only. I say I'm gonna use every tool available: the tape, the eye test, the statistics, talk to coaches, family, whatever.
Everything.
That's a different subject of what we're talking about. And the reason why I like stats is because it does show a lot really fast, but also I can't play videos on here. I'm gonna get copyright banned. I can't transfer what I seen in my head to you all.
Even when you, like you said, Jay, and that's what I mean by you can't always go off the eye test, bro, because you have to go like I'm just. It's just so much stuff. Like it's very important to watch the game, but you also got to see the numbers too. If you don't see, like, you can't have one without the other. I'm just saying, man. I agree with you on the fact that you got to watch the game, but that's why these stats are also there too. Because if you're not able to see the game for some reason, you can't just go off of highlights because the highlights don't show you everything. But these stats are the result of that game.
The highlight, you can look at tape though. They look at tape. Come on, Key. It's not about
Bro,
they got all this technology.
All right, hold on, y'all. Let me just say this: we've been on for a long time. It's been
I
great.
thought y'all niggas was in Discord, but now I'm like,
We
damn.
about to go now. This is the last word. I'm gonna let everybody wrap it up. Key, then BX, Detroit, and L. Y'all say y'all last word. Don't keep it too long. And we can wrap it up on Discord. I want to thank everybody for watching us for, this was a 4-hour show. So I'm gonna have to break this down. But hey, it was good and it was fun. And it actually went by really fast too. Damn.
Yeah.
All right. Key, kick it off. What you want to say before we get up out of here?
Good live, man. That's how you know when something it's a great live, man. It's a good good debates back and forth, man. When these lives go that long and you know what I mean, you get lost in the time. These are good arguments, man. Great live. Appreciate you having me on here, Jay. Appreciate it.
No problem, man. Good to have you, man. Especially with the U-Haul brothers over here, man. BX, what's up, man? What you want to say before we get out of here, man?
Yo, shout out to Fat Joe and Ja Rule. Sub to my
Oh
channel.
my god.
Sub to my channel. Shout out to Detroit. You showed me love on my live stream. So
for sure.
What I say.
All right, Detroit. You want to say?
Shut up, man. I appreciate you letting me on here, man. I didn't even know y'all was up. I really wanted to talk about football though, but you know, I could do football and basketball. I know how Jay the Stat King, and I actually think that me and BX beat y'all too in that debate. But it is what it is, man. Appreciate it.
I'm gonna put that as a poll, man. Who won? Who made the best points tonight? Was it Detroit and BX or me and Keith? I'm gonna put that in the community tab, and I'm gonna do that right now as we speak, man. So we'll see what happens. All right, go ahead, Big L. What you want to say?
Well, I'm gonna switch it back to football for a second, and I want to say one thing. That graphic on the thumbnail on your live is amazing, bro. That picture's dope. How you posted that up there? That's fire. And then the second thing I want to say is I want to see everybody on here. D, I hope you up next Tuesday because Eagles blowing out the 49ers. Mark my words, bro. Eagles blowing out the 49ers. At home, homecoming, Jalen Hurts about to light that mug up like what can they say? Like 1992.
Like 1992.
Yep. So I want to see all them same energy Tuesday about them 49ers. We about to eat them up.
All right. We'll see how it go. I'm trying to finish this little poll up before we go. It was a lot of fun. I appreciate everybody. I got the poll up now. So go ahead to the community tab and check it out. It's a lot of fun tonight talking football. Shout out to Lamont for coming through. Bap, thanks for coming through as well. And everybody else, Big L and BX, Detroit. Y'all really made me work tonight. My boy Key, I'm glad I had another person over here. No basketball, man. Y'all
salute.
The Stat King.
Oh my god!
Hey, listen, Detroit. I play it from both sides. G. I watch the games too. So
exactly.
Can't call me
Jay is
the Stat
King. Jay is the Stat King. He got them stats on deck.
I got the stats.
You don't know
but
basketball if you don't agree with Jerry.
I know how to convey what I've seen with my eyes. Like, I can't show y'all what I saw Michael Jordan do other than showing you the statistics. I can't show you what I saw Ben Simmons not do, especially because of copyright stuff. So the statistics is the only way I could do it. And that's what your job, like, and everything. Like, you could come to work and do a good job. But if I look at your statistics and you miss 2 days a week, You know what I mean? Or your production is bad, or when I check the cash register, money is missing. It don't matter if your line moves fast every time I see you. Money missing out the register when I do my statistics and add it up. You see what I'm saying? Or whatever the case. So statistics matter when people are doing their job. Big L could have people happy with the best drinks or whatever, but if I look and do my inventory and his bottle's missing, he fired.
Yeah, I'm out of there.
You know what I'm saying? So statistics matter. I used to be a supervisor at UPS, and they had to check to see my production and stuff. So, you know, I was held accountable. It don't matter if everybody like me and show up to work every day and everybody happy and this and that. If packages keep having stuff stolen out of them, or, you know, people staying late or whatever the case, then I'm in trouble. So statistics have been a big part of my life, and it holds people accountable, and it's one way to show what you did do and what you didn't do. Everybody can't download, you know, what we saw like Elysium or something, you know what I mean? So, so we got to do what we got to do. So here's the poll on the community tab. Everybody check it out. Brandon Bates said the Eagles, Big L, they about to fly away because they ain't got nowhere to land pretty soon, man. But
oh my God, man.
Mari said it's the same at Amazon. Statistics, man. Production. People, that stuff matters. You keep track of that. Like,
they got niggas name in the street statistics. You know what I'm saying? I'll play.
So yeah, man. Statistics, man, is important. So anyway, our test is important too. I will put it all into account. But you know, anyway, we definitely got to do this again. I know we gonna continue on Discord. So appreciate everybody for coming through, everybody for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like, bang that bell, and I'll see y'all. Well, I see my members tomorrow. I'll see everybody else Friday. And everybody be safe. And I'm up out of here.
Peace.
Peace. Deuces. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit that like, subscribe, bang that bell, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.